Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. We're at part 11, and it is finally Palace time! Woohoo! We're finally able to explore Kaneshiro's bank, but before we do that, I'm just going to go to the Velvet Room and start Caroline and Justine's rank, or confidant, I should say. Just go up a couple of ranks. And joining me once again is my brother Jude from Atamo Workshop.
Hello!
Okay, so as usual, feel free to chat in the live chat on the very right. Tell us how your day went, what games you're playing. SMT5 just got its English cast released. Let us know what you think of that as well.
Does anybody actually recognize any of the names? Because we were struggling.
I recognize, I can't really remember her name for the life of me now. She voices Kasumi and Takao from SMT Nocturne. That was the only person I recognize. But, you know, I'm actually okay with not having Persona actors in SMT5. I think my only issue with it is that it does seem a bit generic and wooden, that acting.
Yeah, I wasn't immediately grabbed by anybody.
Yeah, just like, they weren't awful, it was just like, there was nothing that special about it.
Kyrie Light says hi. Hello.
Hello, Kyrie Light. Thank you for popping on by.
Its power will be nothing unusual.
Yeah. So that's something else we can do in Royal now as well. In addition to the traits being new, something new to Royal exclusively, you can transfer them between the various personas. And yeah, let's just skip all this. We're going to be doing a lot of persona fusing at the moment while we're waiting for any newcomers. Now we're going to need Asparus to fuse Jack Frost, because that's one of the personas that Caroline and Justine request. They want one with Mabufu, and as you see there, we needed Asparus with McCoy. That's only one of the combinations you can use. You can always just look it up online if you want to look for a specific recipe that gives you a Jack Frost with Mabufu. But the only reason I'm doing it here is because we've got a Mabufu skill card from when we hung out with Caroline and Justine, so I'm just going to put it on Jack Frost afterwards.
Well, it looks like he's going to level up into having it anyway.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, this will be a little bit faster, I guess.
It will receive some new girls. Let us begin.
Although, from the looks of it, we got rank 4 there with that particular Arcana, so we might...
It was flashing yellow, so you were going to get it anyway. So.
That's true, yes. Anyway, hee-ho.
Hee-ho. Oh. Killed him. Okay.
No, he was being fused.
Oh, sorry, he just disappeared, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, that time we didn't even need to use the skill card. So, let's just talk to Justine real quick, now that we have Jack Frost.
Gender Gamer 45, hello. Well, this is a chilling situation we're in. Yeah, nice and chill.
I think it was
nice
he was making a pun. He was making a funny.
Went right over my head, I'm afraid. Well played.
Not that I'm surprised, inmate.
Well, I'm only using Arsene.
I'm only using one.
You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility.
Gee, thanks. I won't use it.
That is something I should mention. I talked about how we were going to get the Gallows on June 21st, which allows us to fuse personas into Arsene or any persona, so that we can strengthen them. Turns out that's actually only in the original Persona 5, and our very own Birdman, who has been a consistent viewer for these streams so far, he tried to tell us that it was actually after the 4th palace, and it turns out he was right. And so apologies for getting that wrong in the last part, and apologies to Birdman as well for not listening.
With that spirit, you should have no trouble.
Damn it, you just never listen.
Yeah, despite how many times I say how many times I played this game, I've actually only played Royal twice and the original 5 times, so yeah, I haven't played Royal enough to notice every single change that was made, even the smaller ones. But yeah, that's a bit weird though that they changed it in Royal so that way we get the gallows later instead of like now. So that means we might end up struggling with not only this palace but the next one too.
Yeah, it might have been just because it would make you too powerful too early on if you can start merging in skills from other personas into one.
I suppose so, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, so the next one we need to do is Ame no Uzume with Frey. So we can do that, but we'll need to...
do you have a Frey card?
I do, yes. We hung out with Caroline and Justine twice, so I'm just gonna register Arsene before I forget. We're gonna need to get Succubus back, because we're gonna fuse her with Jack Frost. He just came in, and now we have to get rid of him. So let's get Succubus back. Excuse you. Okay. There we go. Ame no Uzume.
But not impressive.
And we'll
Select
just
the
do
skills
that.
you'd like to inherit.
Yeah, let's decrease the electricity skills by half. We'll give her Mabufu.
You can't use them anyway.
Yes. So yeah, high chance of sleep, why not? And Rakunda.
It will receive some new now for a rebirth.
Yeah, and just for the sake of it, after this, we'll just start fusing some more personas. Just to fill up the compendium a bit and to save us this hassle later. Cool. Okay, so let us go back.
Finished for now? Are you finished?
I can't go back to the main menu while I'm here for some reason. I have to actually,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Go all the way back.
Yep. So luckily, that looks like we have a Mabufu skill card there. That's good. But I think I'll put Psychokinesis on Arsene. We won't need it for another persona. So let's replace that. Replace Zio with Psychokinesis. Media and Recon, we should think that should be fine. And we'll want to put Frey on Ame no Uzume. There we go. Let's talk to Justine again.
Something. Now. It would seem.
Excellent.
Very well.
I wonder why he sits down on the floor for this.
I don't know, it seems uncomfortable, and he's got a lot of tears on his clothes. I imagine he would be cold in there.
I think that's stains, not tears.
Ah,
Look
okay.
like stains to me. Blood stains. So, like, where'd those come from?
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
T-Knight93 says, hee-ho.
Hee-ho, T-Knight. Thank you for coming in.
Maybe he sits to be eye level with them, says T-Knight93. I suppose, yeah, I guess it's more personal if he's down on their level.
And Endergamer 45 says, Ren just respecting Japanese sitting. Don't they, like, go on their knees, though? They sort of, like go in sort of a crouch
Like,
position.
Yeah, like a lean.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Okay, so now we need Floros with Tarukaja. We don't have the
Can we even
Tarukaja
make
skill
that?
card. We don't have the Tarukaja skill card just yet. But we might be able to fuse him for now. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I looked at the Persona fusion calculator yesterday before carrying on. So yeah, Elagor was one of them. I know that much, or at least one of the potential recipes for one. So we'll get him. Yeah, Garu, why not?
Then let us begin.
T-Knight says he only goes on his knees when begging for mercy.
It is Caroline and Justine, so yeah.
Okay, so we can't do Jikokuden or Clotho. Who else do we need?
Might need to come in later.
I may as well get some now. Oh, Shikioji, may as well.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Increase damage after a baton pass. Yes! Thank you! Let's do
It will receive a
Again, can't use that, so
No, but yeah,
you
just
don't need to get too excited.
no, but just filling in the compendium. But yes, you're right. Can't really use it anyway.
Of no use to you.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll be useful for when we need to fuse a specific persona. Phoenix, I know, is one of the later ones we need for Carolina Justine, but we'll save that. Who was it? Eligor and Shikioji, so let's save them. Yeah, Incubus and Aerobus, we won't need them.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Yeah, why not? Yep, Miragi,
its power
sure.
will be. Then let us begin.
We'll get out of here soon, I promise, folks. Because I know we've been waiting long enough to go through the palace. Okay, Izanagi, hello. But yeah, we're definitely not going to use Izanagi.
No, yeah, a bit broken.
Yeah, just a little bit. Anyway, any itemized personas that might be good? Ooh, Giant Slice might be good for... or Double Shot for Arsene. Yeah... I'm not sure.
I would say Giant Slice would
Giant
probably
Slice?
be more useful.
We don't have a skill card, a blank card anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, alright, we'll keep them in mind anyway.
Enter Gamer 45 says, well, at least we got the music to keep us going. Yeah. It's good
Yeah.
music. It's good
Yeah.
music to wait to.
Alright.
But anyway, now we're back to business.
Let's save that, so we don't have to do that again.
Assuming Josh doesn't keep dying like last time.
Indeed. Well, we unlocked the shortcut last time, so we can just go through that.
Now, is everybody well rested so that you can stop missing this time as well?
Indeed. Oh, wow, we're right away a treasure demon.
Hey, press the ground! Don't let it get away! I couldn't finish it!
I've actually been practicing a little bit of mass destruction in case it ever got brought up for this stream.
Go down.
I can't remember the lyrics for the life of me, but yeah, I can at least get some of the timing down.
Someone finish it. Persona!
I never understand Lotus Juice's
No.
parts in songs. The only one I know pretty much all the way through is Wiping All Out.
Yeah.
Both his bits and the ladies' bits.
Hey.
I think that's the only one I fully understand. Also, he speaks so fast. How do you speak that fast?
Indeed.
Persona!
Shadows of mass destruction.
Persona!
Hopefully he won't run away. Ah, son of a bitch.
Bye!
Damn it.
I feel like they should have had different or added kind of end poses for when you're in certain costumes. Like if you're in the Seas one, maybe Ryuji will stick his bat up in the air and say, "Not bad, huh?" or something.
Yeah. So we got electricity and ice. Okay.
Take advantage of that.
Cool.
Indigator 45 says, I kind of prefer ones that appeared in Q, lol, one for the P4 Protag and 3 Protag battle themes. I love the 3 side. I think that one's my favorite. I think it's my second favorite battle music after the Innocent Sin battle music. The P3
really?
side especially. I really like the Fire Up in the Night.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's so good. That and Wait and See.
Wait and
from
See is
Q2.
great, yeah.
Q2 is also really up there. But I don't know Lotus Juice's parts in that. I know all the ladies' bits in that one. But I don't know Lotus Juice's. I wish I knew Laser Beam. Laser Beam is almost entirely Lotus Juice, and I have absolutely no clue what he's saying.
Oh, nice one, Fox.
No sudden movement.
Okay, guys,
T993 says, need to rap the lines to the song if wanting to sing it.
It's
Yeah.
too fast. How do you speak that fast?
I took a little bit of practice, but I think I can sort of do it. Just not absolute 100% flawlessly, but at least passable, maybe.
T993 says, would you say it's best to finish P3 before playing the Q games?
I would say so. Well,
I don't know. You don't necessarily need to, because Q takes place during both games through some weird timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff. Both games are happening technically at the same time. So they don't really reference too much, except for as long as you know what happens up to the point that all those characters are in the party, you should be fine.
yeah.
Like, if you know about Shinji and you know about Ken and all that stuff, then that makes sense and that's fine. You know, otherwise I think you can get away with it. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
It'll be a little bit confusing, but it's still, by all means, play it. There's nothing stopping you.
Work, team.
All right.
Yeah, because, like, did you play Persona 3 before?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Playing Q? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I finished it. I'd already finished Persona 3. I was in my post-Persona depression when I started Q.
Yeah. Right, so we don't have a key or anything yet. We gotta go up here, that's why.
Similarly, you can play Q2 without playing Q1, because they
Yeah.
don't connect. It's slightly annoying, but yeah, it doesn't connect at all. So you can play Q2 without playing Q1. if
Three
you wanted to
enemies
jump to it.
mixed, Queen. What?
Whoa!
Three
that's
enemies
embarrassing.
missed. Wow.
Persona! Goemon!
Just as well we have Yusuke here, otherwise that would have been really embarrassing for you, Makoto.
Oh, nice one.
Persona!
Just need to hope that he doesn't miss.
Oh, nice one.
This is my other self.
Gonna plow through all this SP with this.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few coffees, but I don't really want to be wasting them already. And then number 2.
Just a tiny smidgen of health. If only somebody had hit them earlier.
Indeed, Makoto.
And New Game 45 says, at least with Q2, you kind of have the improved battle system and moves there. Personally, I'm a Q1 fan more than a Q2 fan. That's just me, though. It kind of depends on what you're going for.
Yeah.
P3 gave me Tartarus Burnout, says T993. In that case, yeah, if you're burnt out on P3 for a bit, you might as well. You can probably play a bit of Q. It depends how far into Persona 3 you are.
Yeah, I'd say just at least get Shinji in the party, and then you should be good to go there.
There's a little bit of stuff hinted at that you would know if you played through the whole game, but it's never outright said, so there's not really any spoilers.
Nah, they don't. They don't really talk about the end game because it hasn't really happened yet in the story.
Yeah, so the way it works in Q1 is they've been kind of taken out of both of their worlds and thrust into this kind of world between two worlds. And that's the excuse for having them together, even though they're supposed to be years apart.
Yeah.
So, you know, both games are still happening technically. The investigation team doesn't know who the murderer is yet or anything. The Seas doesn't know anything about Tartarus really. So it depends.
They know a little bit of it, but they haven't really.
They don't know the full story at that point, though.
No, not of what happened 10 years ago or whatever.
Persona ice cream is going to be a thing soon in Japan, says Johan Jornstrom. Persona ice cream? How do
Wow.
you do Persona ice cream? Is that just stuff in the shape of like the Phantom Thieves' face or something?
No, it's just like
Or is
it's sea salt ice cream. Oh wait.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. How would that work? Or is it just like specific flavors or named after them or something?
I don't know. like crepe flavored for On and pancake flavor for Akechi.
Also, T-Knight-93, I just remembered as well. Some of the later labyrinths in Q1, if you got burnt out on Tartarus, you're going to get burnt out on some of the later labyrinths in Q.
Yeah.
Some of them, particularly the second to last one and the last one, take ages to get up and all the way through the levels. So be prepared for that. Personally, I didn't find it so bad, but I kind of spent ages previously being really, really powerful and could kind of breeze through some of the bits of it to make it faster, but it's still a slog sometimes.
Eating up a pride exhibit, that's all you need to know.
Ender Gamer 45 says, "Huh, well, I know they do Kingdom Hearts sea salt ice creams over there, but Persona ice cream, that's a new one." Yeah, I can understand sea salt ice cream. That at least is a real thing. It makes sense. I don't know how you do Persona ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, it was part of the game, part of Kingdom Hearts as well, the sea salt ice cream. So, like, where did ice cream come in for Persona?
T93 says, "I'm post Shinjiro, and cutscene looks so compressed on HD TVs." Oh, well, then you should be definitely 100% fine to play Persona Q1.
Yeah.
If you're burnt out on Tartarus from P3. You should be absolutely fine. And yeah, they do look a bit compressed on there. What I don't understand is you got comments from people, didn't you, saying like the Persona 5 drawings are really bad, Persona 3's are better. I'd be like, really?
Yeah, I had like one or two.
Have you seen Persona 3's drawings? They're good, but they're really compressed and not the best. Like, to say Persona 5's is worse just makes no sense. They're just outright better.
That's like a game from a decade later, so naturally it's gonna look better.
Yeah, like, and again, Persona fan base who like to say things like that. You can like more than one thing.
Indeed. I guarantee this is gonna be.
Persona Central made a tweet about that ice cream.
Ah, right. I'll have to look into that. I saw that Lynn did like a few songs on the Tokyo Game Show and didn't even realize.
But inflicting status ailments.
Yeah, we skimmed through a bit of it. I didn't see her in there.
No, I didn't see her.
Especially recommend it when you can't take advantage of an opponent's weaknesses.
We've been using
Let's go.
status ailments for a while now, Makoto.
Yeah, it's nothing new, Makoto.
Right, this is the other annoying thing about Oni, is that he doesn't have any weaknesses whatsoever, but yeah, we can at least do technical damage. I'm starting to think putting Psychokinesis on Arsene was a really good move.
I am thou. Goemon.
Hey! This is going
It's
real.
apparently Nanako's birthday tomorrow, according to Persona Central.
Every day's great at your Junes. Happy birthday to Nanako, who is not even real, but oh well.
Hey, I see a shadow. Be careful. Show me your true
Oh, I think I'm gonna land on the security camera there. Whoops.
It was Senkichi's on the first. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I saw a tweet about that.
Persona! Just don't let your guard down.
Makoto missed, what a surprise.
You're mine. Ravage them.
I don't know what's up with Makoto these past couple streams.
Come on, Makoto, get your head in the game.
She doesn't usually miss this often. It's weird.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah, giant slice, why not? Just be safe.
T993 says Persona ice cream should be blue, yellow, or red on the outside with a black center to be like the inner shadow. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
What would the black be? Is it just like black coloring, or are we saying it's
Like
something
licorice.
specific? Yeah.
EnderGamer45 says, at least the trailer for that Final Fantasy spin-off for PS5 looked better than the demo made it out to be.
Chaos!
Yeah. I'm surprised Square Enix aren't embarrassed to show off another trailer after the first one.
The demo was alright. I played the demo. It was okay. Not the best, but like it was okay, I thought.
Yeah,
you
looked
never
okay.
tried it, did you? You just kind of watched me play it.
Yeah, it just didn't really look like my thing.
Let's go.
I'm a sucker for that style, that warriors battle system.
Yeah.
It's so good to me. It's so simple. Oh, blackberry or blueberry is the center. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, as the black center to our Persona ice cream.
It exploded.
Well, on
I never remember the name of that Final Fantasy thing. It's named so terribly.
It's Final Fantasy Origins, Stranger in Paradise.
Yeah, so like I never remember that. Every time I hear it, I'm like, huh? Like if somebody says "Strangers in Paradise," I'm like, what the what? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I
it's-
played the demo.
I'll reveal your true form.
Birdman says, "Yo, what did I miss?" Well, Josh apologized to you.
yeah.
and you weren't here.
Yeah, I was mistaken with the Gallows before. It turned out it was the original Persona 5 that it was at June 21st, you unlock it. Whereas in here, yes, you were right. When you tried to tell us last time, it was after the 4th Palace. So apologies for that. But thank you for letting us know anyway.
Take advantage of that.
go. This is mine. Let's go.
Follow up.
Goemon, strike.
Indicate 45 says, "Not much, hee ho, lol." Yeah, we made Jack Frost. We're not using him, but we made him, so we got our hee ho in.
Yeah, we did. We ranked up Carolina Justine a couple times. It was just mainly for them.
Okay. No match
Right.
for me.
What do you think of the design of this palace? Is it where would you rank it on the list? The actual design of the palace itself, not the ruler or the boss.
Yeah,
or
I know what you
whatever.
mean. I don't know actually. Yeah, I would probably. I don't know. I'm trying to think if it's better or worse than Okumura's.
I like the design of Akuma's.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing it has going for it. But even then, it sort of looks a bit samey after a while, and that's kind of the same with this. This one has a bit more going for it, but it also has a bit of a design.
It's bland design.
Yeah,
not
it's a bit-
nothing too interesting going on.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not really sure, and yeah, it is a bit easy for me to like get caught in the security cameras. Not the game's fault, it's just mine.
I find I rush too fast, and I'm just like, who cares?
Yeah, so I try and break the security cameras as often as I can.
Johan Jarstrom sums it up there. A bank office isn't the most interesting thing. Exactly. It's something like Okumura's where it's annoying and confusing. At least it looks interesting.
Yeah.
And even eventually you get a handle on Okumura's.
Yeah, and
we're specifically talking mostly about that airlock area.
Yeah, and it's even simpler to do in Royal than it was in the original.
Yeah.
Like they
Birdman
trimmed a lot
says,
of
no
the fat.
problem. Don't mind it. There you go. See, you're off the hook.
Woohoo! For now.
Hey,
I always found this particular part to be kind of annoying, just trying to
Yeah.
get around these two or trying to find them.
Just kick him, shoot him. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't they just shoot the cameras? Like they must already know. The Kaneshiro must already know that.
Well,
the
he
Phantom
does
Thieves are
already know
here.
they're there.
Yeah.
And by turning it off like that, they're already raising suspicion. You might as well just shoot it.
Yeah, indeed.
this is...
Birdman says, wait till you have tech issues, then I'll judge.
Haha, joke's on you. We haven't had tech issues yet.
He says, just wait.
Hey, new mace for Ryuji.
All right.
Woohoo.
T-Not93 again summing it up quite well here as well. It looks like a normal place while the others looks crazy to find in Japan. The outside is the only good looking part of it, and in the very end, yeah. Oh, exactly.
Yeah, it's a good point.
The giant vault and everything is an interesting look and idea. It's just all this is a bit of a snooze fest in
Yeah.
design, in terms.
It is a little bit, and the Kaneshiro boss fight itself isn't like the most grand either.
Johan says it. Guess it does fit very well since you're thieves and all. Yeah. It does fit with the thief theme, but it's just not that interesting a design.
Yeah.
Versus something like the casino, or Kumara's, which is in freaking space.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like meh. Like even a castle is more interesting, just because you don't often end up in a castle, or a weird artist's interpretation of a museum
Well,
is such a cool.
We say that, but
idea.
there's also Persona 4.
I suppose.
It wasn't, yeah, it didn't really look as much like a castle as it does here, though. Probably not a good idea to be going for the really tough enemies right now, but we'll see how it goes.
Finish it.
Ah. Hardly made a dent. Oh, there you go.
Yep. See how this goes.
That guy's probably just like, wait, you're not supposed to have that.
Wait, stop!
I'm holding my arms up, but
Okay.
you can't see him.
Let's see if I can get him to forget. Ah, excellent. He's forgotten his move.
I recommend.
Ray, and he's oh yeah, that's guard. Oh crap, he recovered it. Jesus.
Don't rush it. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're knocked down. Don't resist. Do it. Incredible, Joker. This'll end.
Okay, getting there. Who's next? Okay, Ryuji, that's fine. Can I freeze him?
Ask away, Birdman.
Don't get restless now.
Serves you right.
Okay, guys.
Endergamer45 says, oh yeah, the Sakurai Presents is coming up in 2 days about the reveal of the final Smash character. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I forgot about. Yeah, we got it in a couple days. Finally, we'll find out who it is. Whoever it is, there are going to be a lot of people disappointed.
Yeah. No one's gonna be happy, whoever it is.
There will be a group of people who are extremely happy, I dare say, with whoever it is, but then so many people who won't be.
Yeah, and they're just gonna be judgy and bitchy. It's gonna be a mess anyway, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Johan says, please no Sora as a fighter. He'd be a pretty cool fighter.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of cool moves. I guess if you're not into Kingdom Hearts, though. But yeah, Zendergamer45 says definitely not going to be Sora. Given that that would require not only Square's permission, but also Disney. There's just no way.
Yes, yeah, Disney's pretty much got their hands on Sora when they would be way too expensive.
Found a will seed.
T99 says, my bet is that it'll be a rabbit from Mario plus Rabbids. Ooh.
Weren't they already a Mii Fighter costume?
Yeah, I could have sworn they already had a Mii Fighter costume.
I don't know who it would be. I mean, it would be
Yeah.
nice if it was Sora, but like we said, Disney's pretty much got their paws on him.
Yeah, maybe Master Chief, Crash Bandicoot would be cool.
See, I don't think Master Chief would work personally.
I think you could do it like with different, like the different side smashers or whatever does his different guns or
Oops.
whatever. Like imagine a Final Smash where he calls in the Scorpion or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe, you know, similar to how Wario can summon in his motorcycle, have him summon in a warthog or a ghost or something.
I don't know. I think he would be a bit too sort of out there for Smash, personally.
Birdman says, so I was watching your Persona reviews. I need to do something for Thursday, and I got Persona 4 dancing, and something happened. What happened in Persona 4 dancing? What's weird? What's happened? We must know.
Tell us.
Gamer45 says, since Kiryu has a pretty good move set, they can pluck out from each of the games. Sadly, the creator or director or whatever of Yakuza has said he doesn't want Kiryu in Smash because he doesn't want him like beating up women or whatever.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that these are all incredibly badass ladies who were perfectly capable of kicking his ass. It's
Yeah, and-
apparently, no, Kiryu cannot be beating up ladies.
Don't come back.
My guess is Goro Akechi from Persona 5, says Spet Media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I wish.
Yeah,
Joker's got a costume that colors him like Crow, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say, make it extra confusing by having Akechi have Joker skin. Okay. Is there a camera
Ender
switch
Gamer
in here?
45 says, besides Sora, I was thinking Kiryu or Rayman could be in Smash. Well, we already covered Kiryu as to why he's not going to be it, but Rayman could be interesting.
Rayman will be good.
I don't know that he has enough that he can do in a moveset. Like, you have to have side smashes and side Bs plus a final smash. I'm not sure what he would have. Because he mostly just punches and kicks, so I don't know necessarily what he does.
Oh, god damn it, Rampage. Ahaha! Indeed, Morgana.
Finish it!
Jesus. Even just a regular attack does a lot. Hooray!
Janai Dung says, I can't believe Nintendo hasn't put any iconic video game characters that much as outside of Nintendo or anime games. I'm trying to remember people now. Banjo-Kazooie, Steve. Those are both quite iconic,
Yeah.
I would say. They're not anime characters. I'll try to remember all the DLC fighters now. Yeah, they are mostly anime fighters, I would say. That they
Yeah,
added,
certainly a lot
or
of it.
Nintendo based. But at the same time, they would have to get those rights for those characters, and it's quite hard to do.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Whoever it's gonna be, it's just gonna cause a stir either way. And poor Sakurai just has to be in the middle of it.
Enter Game 45 said, then go next down the line and have Majima. Please have Majima.
That'd be
That
great.
would be so good. I want him in his Majima construction outfit, beating people up.
Yeah, just
That would
making
be
fun of
amazing.
Mario.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Similar to, with like the Snake in the Codec calls or Pit with the Palutena chats and stuff.
Yeah.
They need to have him that he has insults for every single one of the people.
Yeah, that'd be
I love
great.
it. Give us Majima. You've got costume ideas as well. You've got his regular outfit, you've got his Zero outfit, you've got his Majima construction, everybody's idol, police Majima. He's got skill sets. He's perfect.
Nobody smells the money. I'm guessing that, or unless the director has an excuse for him not being there too.
Yeah. Well, they stopped treating him like he's a psychopath or whatever now, so
Yeah. They sort of brought it back in. Well, I suppose I can't really say in case it's spoiler, because it's a bit of a new game. But
Oh yeah, Spet Media pointing out they added Terry as well. Yeah.
oh yeah, it's a bit like very obscure. He was surprisingly good, even though I had no idea who he was beforehand.
I say get Doomslayer for Smash Bros. Yeah. Oh, Doomslayer would be good.
I'm surprised Doomslayer hasn't come to Fortnite yet.
No, I suppose has he? I feel like I've seen him.
Master
I don't know.
Chief has, but not
Yeah, I
Doomslayer.
might be thinking of Master Chief, but yeah, he'd be great. Especially the people who love putting Isabel and Doomslayer together would have a field day. With that, they would love that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I thought Banjo-Kazooie was Nintendo. No, that's Rare, who is owned by Microsoft. Says yeah, that's a non-Nintendo, not and iconic character for you. It happened to be on N64, but it was by Rare, who are now owned by Microsoft.
All right.
And I'm glad to see that Banjo-Kazooie is going to be coming back to Switch as well, like the original game, when the Nintendo 64 lineup comes out.
Birdman says you got to the. This is about your Persona 4 dancing review.
Yeah.
You got to the DLC of Persona 4 dancing. You mentioned the Hatsune Miku was in it, and you said something like, "I have no idea who she was before this game." Are you seriously telling me you didn't even see her prior to Persona?
I didn't. No.
I'm surprised you didn't. I saw her well before Persona, but I'm surprised you didn't.
I didn't know who she was. It's like, didn't even recognize her design. I was unfamiliar with.
Yeah, I never listened to any of her stuff, but I knew that. I knew Hatsune Miku.
It's like I didn't know what a Vocaloid idol was.
He's just he spends all day sat in his room playing video games. He ain't got time for Hatsune Miku.
Indeed.
Spet Media says Doomslayer would actually be sick though. Yeah, he'd be great. He could have his sword that he got in Eternal as well.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I feel like though a bit of an issue is how gruesome he can be, in that he kills everything by ripping them up to pieces, rip and tear.
Well, Bayonetta uses torture attacks with angels, and they still put her in. So I think they could do it.
It would be really hard to tone down the Doomslayer, but it could be done.
Yeah.
Cora says hello, and what about Sakurai? Yeah, have Sakurai as a fighter.
Oh, that'd be great. I think you should do that, just as like a little troll move.
Also, hello, Cora.
Hello, Koro.
Spet Media says, imagine Doomslayer doing a glory kill on Kirby. Yeah, exactly. Like, it'd be really hard to tone him down.
I can imagine.
Stop him from just murdering everybody.
I want to imagine though Kirby with a Doomslayer helmet. That'd be cute.
Now then.
EnderGamer45 says, also remember when Steve broke Twitter? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great reveal. I loved Minecraft growing up, so even though I'm not into it anymore, I was still excited to see him. Just because people wanted him so badly, and the reveal was so good. Similar to that, I'm not that into Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy VII specifically, but when Sephiroth's reveal was so good that you couldn't help but be hyped for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was such a good reveal.
I think I should have seen it coming too, but I especially when Mario got nearly impaled by him, I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, that was just such a good reveal.
Yeah, it seemed like it should have been obvious that they were just going to fake it, but it was still amusing anyway. Luckily, I'm able to just restart from the boss here.
Is the FMC battle theme in this game? Just
Sadly
like you can have
not.
the original P5 and original P3 and stuff. Yeah, you can't, unfortunately. I think what it should have been is that when you, maybe when you ambush, you get mass destruction or whatever, and then when it's not an ambush, you get
Wiping all out.
Wiping all out, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I don't know why I forgot the name. I literally mentioned it earlier in the stream. I forgot what the name was. Wiping all out. Yeah, I think it should have been alternating or something. That would have been nice. But that would require Atlas to acknowledge the FMC exists. So, and they don't like acknowledging her.
Just Persona 3 Portable exists in general.
Give her a name, damn it.
Indeed.
Just bring everyone to Smash Bros, says Koro. Yeah, they say everybody's here, but not everybody is there. Maybe see Coco Bandicoot in Smash. That would be a big troll move. People wanting Crash so much.
Well,
they just put in Coco. She could be a skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say she could be like an Echo Fighter for Crash
or
Bandicoot.
Not necessarily Echo Fighter, but just a costume. When you change the colors or whatever, just do that. So it has the same moveset and identical in every way. It's just different look.
Yeah. Indeed. Like what they did with Bowser Jr. and all that.
Oh yeah. What they did with Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings.
Yeah, could work. I know a lot of people are wanting to see Crash.
Yeah. I think it could work, but I don't get that excited by Crash Bandicoot in general. But I know a lot of people want it. If it's not Waluigi, people are going to be upset.
Yeah.
But
Waluigi's assist trophy anyway, so like I'm
Well,
not
they
I'm
could
not
still
holding my
bring him
breath.
in. Yeah, I don't think it would be. I don't think they'll ever do that. But yeah.
This took some time, but we managed.
Birdman, further to your Hatsune Miku thing, just says, just what? I don't know how he hasn't seen it. He never saw her beforehand.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Helped us through this particular
Fool.
ordeal.
Leave me alone.
Mario be like, oh look, I've been impaled, says Koro. He looked surprised as everybody else in that.
Yeah.
He was just like, huh?
I can see it.
All right, down there we're gonna be able to get the second Will C, but we can't get down there yet.
If Sakurai was in the game, it would be like two of him, like the ice climbers just not stuck together. If they could do that, they could have Sakurai and like Miyamoto or something.
Yeah.
Janai
Right.
Dung says Ratchet would be a good option for Smash. Yeah, I'd love seeing Ratchet and Clank.
He's in
That would be
that
amazing.
PlayStation All Stars game though, so I wonder if he
Yeah.
would still be allowed in.
I think the problem with a lot of these is if it's owned by PlayStation, they're not going to allow it. I can't think of a single thing PlayStation has allowed other than Cloud, but that's Square Enix. It's not specifically owned by Sony, even though it's generally known as a Sony property, Final Fantasy 7, or as being on PS1 and everything. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't think Sony has allowed a single character, have they?
Not really, no.
And if we're getting Sony characters, then you add like Kratos or something. Jeez.
Yeah.
Imagine how many people he could kill. Him
Yeah.
versus the Doomslayer would be an epic battle of anything. Two people who just murder and rip and tear everybody to pieces.
Yep, full of
Um,
anger.
Yeah, full of anger, going at it would be amazing.
What about this?
But I think Ratchet and Clank would be a good option. I just don't think Sony would allow it because Sony suck.
Yeah.
I'll repeat
I don't think they would either.
Do you guys think Dante has a chance? No, he's a Mii fighter.
Nope.
Yeah, he's a Mii fighter. They
Sa- sa-
already that ship has sailed.
Unfortunately, that's the same with Travis Touchdown as well.
Yeah.
Even though I would have loved to have him as well.
Yeah, I don't even play DMC, but I feel like he could have been a really good option.
Yeah, he really could have been.
I'm wondering if we're just cause Tales of Arise just came out, if maybe they'll do a Tails character or something.
Hmm.
Another anime sword fighter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love to have Alphen. Alphen is so cool to play as in Arise that he would be great in Smash, but I dare say they won't go that far.
No,
I hope they don't
think
go that
will.
far, just for how much hate Sakurai will get. Even though it would be cool to have Alphen or whatever, you know, he would just get so much hate it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah. I mean, by God, just look at the Byleth trailer if you want to see all the hate that it got.
T993 says if they wanted to troll Crash fans, they could put Tawna or Dingo Dial. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, what's his name? Engine?
Engine, yeah.
Yeah. I would love to have him. Just
Yeah.
because I love his voice. We used to play a lot of Crash Team Racing, and I would hear Engine a lot, and I just loved him in that. Cora says, just bring Dak and Daxter, you cowards. Again, a Sony property. I just don't see Sony giving over any rights to anybody.
No, because they don't like fun.
No, they're like the biggest party poopers of the gaming industry for that sort of thing. Apart from EA being EA, they're like the biggest party poopers.
That's a good way to describe it.
Like all that cross-play stuff, they were the last to do it, and they kept giving like it's just because we got to work out the structure and everything. And be like, no, bull crap.
I still remember. I still
It's
remember.
just ridiculous.
I still remember when they did that Mercy skin in Overwatch for trying to like provide cancer support or whatever. It was like It's like for a charity of sorts, and Sony would just want, a piece of the pie for all those donations.
They took a percentage. Yeah, they literally took money from a charity, basically.
Yeah, that was just criminal.
But like, if you look at, Twitter or whatever, when like Xbox and the Nintendo accounts always like to go back and forth. They've let Xbox games have been kind of coming over into Nintendo Switch or getting ported in some ways. Stuff like Tales of Vesperia is on Switch now. Stuff like that. They're just like generally good friends, and they like with Banjo-Kazooie, they allowed that because that's a Microsoft property now. They're good friends, but then Sony is just like, no, I don't want any part of this fun.
It's mine.
Like, it's easy publicity, and they won't do it.
They're just a bunch of spoiled kids that don't want people to touch their stuff.
Janai says, I doubt that Kratos will be in Smash. Yeah, I doubt he would. Again, just because Sony. But also, how violent and how kind of, I don't know how to put it, like, I guess gruesome, or whatever, that character is and his history and everything. Like, how do you describe that character to maybe like a 12-year-old playing or a 10-year-old?
Or a parent.
A parent of a child who doesn't game or whatever. If they hear that a guy who murders gods and, pushes their eyeballs in, snaps their necks, and throws them off a hill or whatever, or a mountain. Like, how are you going to convince a parent who doesn't know games that that's okay for their kid?
Yeah, indeed.
And with Bayonetta, they managed to tone it down, like, with her, her hair and everything. But you can't really work around that with Kratos.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Oh, well, we got him in Mortal Kombat, at least. The 9, anyway. Joker, that was a perfect opportunity, and you missed it.
Birdman says in 2 days, the last news for Smash is coming and won't be back for a long while. Yeah, I don't see where they can go with Smash after this. They've had so many characters and everything.
Yeah.
And since they've now set the bar of everybody's here, every future Smash Bros. I feel like needs to have every character from the previous one. So they've kind of pushed themselves into a corner. But as the name suggests, it is pretty much the ultimate version of Smash. There's nowhere else to go, in my opinion, besides adding more characters. But yeah.
All according to plan.
Nice work, team.
And I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
But poor Sakurai, just let him sleep.
I can feel it.
Yes, T993 says, so to max their friendship with Xbox, they add Master Chief. I think Master Chief is a viable option, not just as a person, as an actual character. I think he could work, but I think it's more likely than somebody like Jack and Daxter or Ratchet and Clank or whatever.
Yeah.
Because Xbox and Nintendo are like, I know their companies, but we'll just say they're friends. They do kind of work off of each other a lot, so I feel like it's more possible than anything else. Plus, Halo Infinite just came out, didn't it?
Not that I know of. I haven't really been keeping up with Halo Infinite news because hasn't it keep getting delayed?
Well, I thought it finally came out, or like a beta or something. I don't know. I've seen people talking about it anyway. So with that coming, or at least out, then it would be a perfect tie-in. Birdman says, you really think we want Pichu and Young Link back? Well, some people play them.
Yeah, just to give them a handicap, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I mean, Young Link's not bad, but yeah, Pichu is sort of deliberately designed to, give you more of a challenge, isn't it? Even if it's not exactly ideal.
I mean, I think since you got all the characters, you just bring them forward in their current iteration. In a new, if you were to do a new Smash, you bring them forward in their in the same way they were in Ultimate, and then you just start adding more characters again.
Indeed,
if you were to do Smash Ultimate or whatever comes after Ultimate, like Ultimate 2.
Yeah. Even more
which
ultimate.
I suppose would make Smash Ultimate the current one Smash Penultimate. I don't know.
Dunno.
All signs point to it being the final Smash Bros. For a long time, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't see them making another anytime soon. Especially not for Switch.
Nah.
Back to Sony thing. RIP any PS4 with the newest update. What did they do in the newest update? What
yeah.
happened? I haven't seen anything.
Nah, I gave away my PS4 a while ago. Don't really need
We're
it
on
anymore.
PS5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, you know, oh, it was really easy to get one.
Really need a save point soon.
They are quite scarce in this place.
Yeah, that's probably one of the other reasons this palace probably isn't the best. We're just about to get one anyway soon. I might just go downstairs and save there.
Isn't there a boss coming up? Mini boss, I mean.
Yeah, I believe so, but we won't deal with them yet. There's some treasure upstairs as well we need to get, but like I said, not gonna bother just yet. I want to make sure I save so that we don't have to do all of this again, because it's been a long while.
Cora says the newest update of PS4 basically bricks any console that is not the Slim. Jeez, that's...
Really?
How'd they do that? How'd they manage that?
I remember that happening with the PS3 at one point, but yeah, I didn't think they would do it again.
My PS4 has been off for like months now.
Yeah, you haven't turned it on since like Strikers came out, did you?
No, yeah, I think Strikers was the last game I played on my PS4. Mostly because I play on Josh's PS5 now. Because that's what has Tales of Arise. So luckily I haven't done that update. I shall refrain from doing that for now.
Yeah. How the heck? But seriously, yeah. How did they?
Birdman
do
says,
that?
honestly, I think they should focus more on an old fighters like Mario feels outdated compared to Banjo. Yeah, I feel like some of them are still a little too stiff to be viable, like you say with Mario.
Yeah, I haven't played as him in a long time.
No, I haven't felt the need to play them. They have to be fast or they have to either be fast or they have to hit hard, I find, to be viable. And Mario does neither, I think.
Yeah.
And then you get like Cloud that does both and is amazing.
Indeed. I can't remember what Lean on Sheet is weak to. I want to say fire, but I'm not too sure.
No idea.
Come on, forget. Damn it.
If she's using Sayo, it should be Frey then.
No, I was using that earlier with Queen.
Ah, right, sorry.
That's alright.
Just look at it. Try calming its nerves.
T993 says, one thing I thought Sakurai would do is make more Echo Fighters as cheap or free DLC. Yeah, I suppose that could
Perhaps, yeah.
work.
That
I
could
don't
work.
know, who would you make Echo Fighters out of?
Well, if
I guess Cloud could have, what, Zack or something? I don't know.
yeah, you could do. And if Crash were to be the last DLC fighter, as we were saying earlier, we could probably put Coco in.
If we had Master Chief in it, you could do the Halo Reach one. I can't remember his name.
Don't know.
What's his name? 06 or something? No.
I don't remember. I would have to ask my friends for that. They're bigger Halo fans than I am.
Anybody who plays Halo, can you remind me what the hell the guy in Reach is called? Your guy? I can't remember.
Oh, there's a blue guy there. This will be a perfect opportunity to show the insta-kill ability. If you just need to run into him. Oh, okay, never mind. Don't know why it didn't work there. I guess he was on the stairs. Try that again later, I guess.
Noble 6. Thank you, T99. I knew there was a 6. Noble 6. Thank you. That is the Halo Reach Spartan. I forgot. Thank you. I love Halo Reach. I don't know why I forgot that. Halo Reach is like my favorite Halo, and I completely forgot Noble 6. Apart from 2. Halo 2 is the best one, but Halo Reach is a close second.
Fake fan.
I know. The final mission's just so damn good.
It is.
Survive.
That's like the last thing I remember from Halo Reach anyway.
Easier than cleaning my brushes.
Alright, save point. We'll come back to the other side in a minute.
This space is quite interesting.
Alright.
I'll just add.
They just need to make Little Mac air recovery better. Our sister would agree with you.
Yes.
She is a Little Mac main and throws herself off the side regularly.
Yeah, it's funny though.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Right, I believe there was a treasure chest somewhere. There it is.
Birdman meant comparing the personality / reference of old characters to new ones. I see what you mean. Like, I guess, because, like, when, say you win as Banjo or whatever, he has a lot more personality there than Mario when he wins, who just does, like, a
Here
pose,
we go.
and that's it. Yeah. Like a little spam of fire, or that's it.
Yeah,
I
it's
suppose,
not
yeah.
very exciting.
Yeah, I suppose it's a good point.
Alright, use my persona. Czar. Johanna. Alright, queen.
We should hopefully not have any more Onis soon,
Not over yet.
Let's go.
which is great because they're annoying. Ooh.
No, instead have double the Onis.
Damn it.
This is my other
I was
self.
hoping the technical would do it.
Prepare yourself. Someone finish it.
Alright, can I get him shocked? Oh, got Yaxini shocked, but not Oni. Damn it! Jesus Christ.
You have to recover. Persona.
Alright, try that again.
You defeated an enemy.
You're mine.
Great. Just as well I saved.
Oof.
Oof, indeed. Damn
Damn.
it.
I remember that happening a lot in the OG Persona 5 when I played it. I got
Yeah.
so frustrated with them. T993 says, I think an 8-bit Echo Fighter for Mario Link would be cool. You could do Samus as well, I suppose. Ooh! Super Metroid Samus would be cool. Like, 16-bit, that'd be cool. I don't know how that would work, but it'd be cool.
Stay focused.
Show me your true.
It'd be cool to have them in
Yeah.
their classic form.
The first move is
Thank you, Mariki.
vicious foe. Psychokinetic.
Did you know they censored Mass Destruction in Smash? Did they? What is there to
Did they?
censor?
I guess because of the damn right bit.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
So what do? They just get Lotus Juice to re-record it?
Dang right.
Yeah.
Gosh darn right.
Yeah. This doesn't work. Ah, damn it.
You're pathetic.
Mazionga, Jesus Christ.
Persona.
Mazionga this early? Ouch.
Indeed. Makoto!
Jesus. Right, I think Makoto gotta go.
A lot of the enemy,
Makoto.
a lot of the enemies though are weak to nukes.
They
Otherwise,
also
yeah.
did it for the DK rap. What is there to censor the DK rap? It was in an N64 game.
Let's go.
Okay. Probably won't need Yusuke anymore. So let's just put on back in.
Show me your true form.
Man. Yay, more of these guys.
She actually hit something.
I know. It's amazing. Ah, thank God. How much damage is this gonna do?
It's just what I needed.
Damn, there we go. That's more like it.
That's better.
Okay.
We took them all out.
Phew.
Birdman says, for mass destruction, they replaced damn right with all right, I suppose. And Deco Rap, they replaced one hell of a guy with one heck of a guy. They can't say hell?
Nah,
What?
apparently not.
All right, I suppose. That's a decent replacement, but just weird.
Yeah.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker.
Can't talk to him yet. Level 26.
Of course, as Yusuke be like, my job here is done. I'm gonna head out to paint. Yeah, we had to kick him out for a bit.
Yeah.
Need on in her showtime.
Well, I do need on in her showtime. That'd be really great. Ah, he's forgotten. Yay.
I recommend it.
But he's next in line.
No holds barred. Joker's in.
Man, he's really hell-bent on killing Joker.
We're all knocked down.
Serves you right.
Try that again.
T993 says, you'll go to heck if you say the old lines. Yeah. I don't want to go to heck.
Yeah, I don't want to go either. Thank you, Showtimes. You're great.
No time to waste. Yeah. Victory.
Suddenly, this palace just became a hell of a lot easier.
I'd like to try this skill soon.
Oh, I could have done with a counter earlier. Damn it.
Oh.
Get a little breathing room on.
Just personal space. That's it. You look like he's swiping her away. Get out of my way.
Alright. Some better knuckles for Makoto. How much better is the evasion?
Doesn't quite make as much sense when he doesn't have his long coat on that he's trying to swish around.
Joker, there's a chat.
It's right in front of me. I see it.
I saw Lotus just didn't even know of the censor, says Burman. How can he not know? He's in the song.
I guess they
Did he
must
not
have.
sing it? Did he? Did they dub over it?
It's his evil brother. Like, I don't know. Notice. Fleece.
What?
Rose alcohol? I don't know.
Yeah. Some sort of evil doppelganger.
Photis juice.
Yeah, Photos Juice. There we go.
Persona. Johanna.
It's those bank attendants we fought earlier.
This is, Cora says you don't want to go to HE double hockey sticks.
You're not over yet.
It's a naughty word.
Tut tut tut. No, Tabarkaja, please.
The Furman says, so I like to think they looked for a bunch of P3 music for Lotus Juice to say all night. Does he say it in any songs? He speaks so fast I can't tell. He must at some point say the word all, so
He does.
I guess they could just impose it on something.
Yeah, he does at one point. Oh my god. Yeah, he says it in like the second verse, I think. Rather, the one of the opening lines. Anyway.
Not over yet.
But yeah, he has done it before. Yeah, go for Kinky. Ah, okay. Never mind.
Oh, god damn. Where did you still go? Come on.
Indeed. I really wish Joker had the ability to, like, survive with 1 HP remaining. I know some personas have Endure, but need more. Anyway, I know that the blue dude is weak to electricity. I can't remember his name. Squeaky, I want to say. Well, that'd be great
That's
if.
not Shikioji. No, that's
No.
the paper-looking dude, isn't it?
Nah, it's,
Shikioji. I don't know what his name is.
I think it's Squeaky or something.
This has just been Joker murder, says Cora.
Indeed.
They
Ah,
keep
thank
going
you.
for him. Makoto really needs to step it up.
She does, yeah. She's not normally this bad.
Queen's frozen? She's stuck! Not over yet.
No kidding.
She can think about what she did while she's frozen.
Ah, thank God for shock status.
Persona! You're mine.
Woohoo.
Looking cool, Joker!
I'd pass to Ryuji and then do a technical.
I was gonna say that other one's weak to to nuclear rather. I wonder if I have anything. No, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, use them to get a technical, I'd say.
Yeah. Ah, perfect. Did a critical too. Nice. Just what we need.
Finish her!
Nice. There we go. Yeah, let's get him. Ah, damn it. It was a risk.
Ruh-roh.
Okay. Try again. Hey, there we go.
Right, Makoto, we need to have a talk.
Indeed. She's gonna need some extra SP, but I can't remember if there are any more enemies past here that are weak to nuclear. Have to see. Oh, it's this nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
Not a hard puzzle, it's just really annoying. I'll give Okumura's palace that. It doesn't make you go through all that math nonsense, which we'll be seeing in a moment.
Okay, let's go.
It's not it's not really math, it's
It's like
a lot of math.
decryption.
Yeah.
Some of it does involve math, though, and like, I don't want to be thinking about math when I'm playing a video game.
Look!
What the hell?
This is the more interesting part of the bank, I think. This is a more unique design to the idea of a giant locking, kind of a giant cylinder or whatever.
This distinct shape. Could it be...
I don't know why Makoto's the only one that figures out that this is just one giant lock.
We won't need to check
Yeah,
every
it's
single one.
pretty obvious. You can see it from up there.
For real? That is, I hope. I'll explain why once I've confirmed my theory. I seriously hope so too.
Can you not explain now? Can confirm your theory later. You could just say it.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so we'll come back.
It's a growing personal peeve of mine in I guess TV or games or whatever when they do that. Is I'll explain in a bit or whatever. Like no, just explain now.
Yeah, just save us the time.
And then the character's always being like, "Hey, can you explain this thing?" No, I'll explain later. It's like, oh, come on. And they'll keep asking, and it's really annoying. Either just say, "Yeah, I'll do it later," and then have them wait till later, or just explain now. It's very annoying. I had that. The most egregious so far has been I've been playing Tales of Arise, and there's a bit where there's a character who says, "I need to show you something," and it's like, a good 40 minutes of going through a dungeon, and then like every 2 minutes in that dungeon there's a skit or whatever you have to you watch, and they're just like, "Hey, can you explain this thing?" Says, "I'll explain later," but it's just that for 40 minutes of them being like, "Hey, can you explain?" "No, I'll explain later." "Hey, can you explain?" "No, I'll explain later." It was like, just stop asking him. He gives you the same answer every time.
Indeed. Okay, so yeah, the trick with this puzzle is just like it's sort of like a decryptor. You have to match the letters with the numbers. So if you ever had one of those little code wheels as a kid. Yeah, that's basically the same thing here. You can always just go back to the main menu and check the notes section, the little item section. There's Kaneshiro's journal there, and we're going to get more of those pages as we go through the rest of this dungeon. T993 says, you need a decoder ring for some puzzles, so check your cereal boxes. Yeah, that's about it. That's about the gist of it.
Cora says, I just guess on this every time and somehow it works. I guess eventually you'll work it out, but yeah,
There's a lot of combinations.
Defeats the purpose of, yeah, it sort of defeats the purpose. So,
Alright, let's just go back to the save room so we don't have to do that tech stuff.
Birdman says, hello class, welcome to Math Class with Kaneshiro from Persona 5, where we're going to learn algebra.
Yeah.
Or just go on Google, yeah. Now, the algebra is in freaking Q.
Oh god, yeah, that's
It was so bad.
Yeah, the problem with that was just like it makes you think you're dumb basically for not knowing what to do. Oh, thank you, Kasumi's confidant ability.
That could have gone horribly.
That could have, yeah. What am I doing?
Johan Yarnstrom says, no, this is the slow part. Yeah, even though it's an interesting design, it can take a while to get to the center. It's just because you keep running off to the sides.
We're surprisingly making good time, though, with this palace. I don't know if we'll be able to fight Kaneshiro tonight, but we can at least get a good way there. Ah, damn it. Okay, put him to sleep. That'll work. Yeah, why not? It always takes so long to kill this guy. Jeez, Panther nearly died from that. It's just ridiculous, this guy.
What happened in Q with algebra, says Cora? There's a bit in Evil Spirit Club.
Yeah.
Towards the end where there's like a math puzzle where you have to do some weird ass mental gymnastics to work out the it's not, I don't think it's actually algebra, but yeah.
It is, yeah. It is algebra.
To work out the right order of the rooms, it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's the worst puzzle in the game, I would say, and it just makes no sense. I mean, I from what I understand, it was made with the intention that, you know, you went to a Japanese school because they learn math they have pretty hardcore math there. And if you didn't know about it,
listeners are too stupid for it.
Yeah, we're too stupid for it, and yeah, it just makes us feel dumb.
Birdman says, I think I quit playing Persona Q up to the 4th floor at the 3rd labyrinth. Yeah, it can put you off. I just look it up and move on, really.
Yeah.
I tried working it out properly, and then I just gave up after a little bit and just moved on.
Yeah, I believe that was
looking it up.
I believe that was what made me stop playing Persona Q for some time. Just that one bit, because it was just so confusing and like.
It's worth finishing though. If you haven't finished it, play it.
Yeah, once you finish all 4 of the dungeons, there's a really good plot twist in it, and yeah, it almost makes up for the slower pacing that we've seen in the game.
Don't do anything reckless. Do it. It's not over yet.
And T-Night says, "Oh no, math! Google saved me." Yeah.
Yeah. Who has time for numbers?
Yeah. Nobody's gonna fault you if you look it up anyway. If we kill one of these guys, that'd be nice, fellas. Jesus. Thank you, on. Ugh, god damn it, really?
Birdman says, and then there's the Inaba Pride. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that. I didn't have as much of trouble as Josh did, but I still didn't like it.
Oh, damn it.
No, you don't need to finish that sentence at all, Birdman. We know what you're talking about.
We're done here. Let's go. A spectacular victory.
Is it different depending on the story you choose, or is it the same? No, it's
the same.
The same, pretty much. After the first labyrinth, it's the same.
Yeah.
The only thing that difference you'll get is the other protagonist will speak.
Yeah.
So if you're playing, let's say you're on the 3 side, Makoto Yuki won't speak, but you will speak and have specific conversations and whatnot that you won't get in if you're playing as you. If you're playing you hear Makoto speak and he has specific stuff.
Yeah. And the opening is a bit different as well, like from the perspective of the investigation team or C's. But that's about it. I think as far as I know, the rest of the game is pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. From the second labyrinth on, it's the same game.
Yeah, I don't know if it is any different at any point because I still haven't actually gone through the Persona 3 route. I've only done the Persona 4 one.
You have a hatred for Q1, so
not
I
really. It's not so much of a hate. It's not so much of a hatred. It's just it gets really under your skin after a while. I find. Just mainly with the dungeon design, because like there are bits of Q that I do really like. Like the characters are charming despite the one note traits and whatever. It's just nice seeing both the investigation team and C's come together. It's just a lot of the gameplay surrounding it is just too annoying to deal with, I find.
Cora says also Inaba Pride. What is that? Inaba Pride exhibit. It's the 4th labyrinth in Persona Q, notorious for being utter BS throughout the whole thing. It's just tedious and long, and Josh has trouble with the encounter rate in that one. Like it shoots up. I didn't really notice much of a change personally, but yeah, it's just a real hassle to get through.
It really is, yeah. Oh my god. Ah, Makoto! Oh, you are so lucky that Joker dodged that.
He's burning though. You best kill these things.
Yeah. Well, I'll still have like 1 health remaining. Skull! You know what? Screw it. Not gonna risk it.
Oh, I don't think that would be enough to survive.
Who's next? Okay, come on, Makoto.
Makoto!
Thank God.
Phew.
Queen, you're so awesome.
Jesus.
Johan Yarnstrom says PQ2 dungeons were quite boring though, for me anyway. I think the first one's interesting. That comic book style and just the FMC being heckin' adorable.
Yes.
I did not care for Junesic Land. Because it's just very samey and like you can't really tell where you're going if you're not looking directly at the map. What were the other ones?
That was AI, guess.
I guess that one was pretty good. The warping was a bit annoying. And the 4th one with no name. Doesn't it get a name?
It does,
actually?
But yeah, that's
yeah,
sort of spoilers.
Yeah, so if we don't want to spoil Q2. Yeah, the 4th one with no name. That one was interesting concept. But some of the FOEs in that one really get on my nerves.
Yeah, they were pretty annoying. It was mainly the dwarf ones that annoyed me.
Gnomes, I think, aren't they?
Oh, gnomes, sorry. Yes, that's right.
I got annoyed by the elevators between 2 levels. That just infuriated me.
That was just sort of calling back to the Inaba Pride exhibit, which wasn't a good thing.
The only one I outright didn't like was Junesic Land. I just didn't really enjoy it. The music was tedious. The area was kind of bland. Like, I have no idea where I'm going unless I'm looking directly at the map. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
T-Knight sums it up there. So everything wasn't great at your Junes? No, no, it wasn't.
No, it really wasn't. Excellent.
Birdman says, Enema Pride Exhibit is the definition of obnoxious.
Yep, that about sums it up.
Cora said, I thought the dungeons were fine. Peaky too, yeah. That, I don't know. Apart from, like I said, Genestic Land, I think the other three are decent. And then the final one's pretty good. I feel like it was pretty linear on the final one, wasn't it? Like, there wasn't really
sort of. It wasn't. It wasn't.
Around. Yeah.
It's a bit of a tough one. Like to judge, really.
So, Cora says, "Oh, the gnomes with AKs sound fun to fight." Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it took me like 2 tries to beat them. I think I wasn't as overpowered as I was from Q1. Like Q1, I killed the evil doll that I was supposed to be running from, and not only made myself really powerful, really early, but also allowed me to just roam around that floor with immunity. Like there was nothing stopping me.
Yeah.
But Q2, I had a lot of difficulty troubles.
It's a really tough one.
Now, let's continue.
Birdman says, "Want to hear a cruel joke?"
Go on.
Go on then.
Okay.
This better be good.
Yeah, you've hyped us up now. Alright. These are new to Royal, these little vaults that pop out. We're going to be seeing some gold bars later too. And some of the doors can be unlocked a bit sooner than intended as well, if I remember correctly.
Have we got all the will seeds yet?
We got 2 of them. We're just missing the 3rd. That's just right at the end of this lock, from what I remember. For the giant lock, anyway.
Nice.
It's a pretty easy one. It's just pretty out there, or rather, it's in your face. It's hard to miss. That's the best way to describe it. I know words.
Hi, I'm Josh, and I write scripts for a living.
Yeah, indeed. Alright, so that code was REAP. What do we got? So P is 1. Can we order this at all? Why is it all jumbled up? There we go. Okay, so, yep. So R is 0, E is 9, A is 3, 0, 9, 3, 1. Let's do this. 0, 9, 3, 1. Ray. Birdman says, my favorite YouTuber makes great reviews and has glasses. It's not you. Well,
ouch.
Get out of here then. Get it? He said reap, and that was the code, as in reaping money. Oh, Atlas pointing out the symbolism yet again.
Let's go.
Hey, did you know he likes money?
No.
Because he likes money. Yes, Atlas, go to bed. Go
yes,
go away now.
You're very clever.
You're very smart.
Okay.
Saying that, though, I still think Catherine is probably the worst when it comes to pointing out the symbolism. I think Trish in general, or Trisha rather, in general, is just one big walking explainer.
I was trying to remember what you meant. I was like, what did they ever? And then I remember, yeah, the Afro lady. Yeah. she just explains everything that's just happened or something, doesn't she?
Yeah, and just points out the symbolism. It's one of my biggest peeves with the game.
The first move is ours. We can beat this.
Hey, thank you. Another useful Mariki ability there. Alright, no, what am I doing?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything.
So, what are you weak to, bud? Actually, come to think of it, it might be Win, which will need Morgana for. Actually, no, An has Garu, so I don't know. We'll just try everything. Okay. Yay! It is Win. Yay. Birdman says, haha, wow, very funny, Atlas, very funny. It's so funny. Hey, guys, I gotta stop.
They're very good at it. Like, if they just would stop pointing it out, like, the symbolism would speak for itself and be very clever, but they just need to shut up about it.
Indeed. We sure have been poking fun at this game a lot since we started. But we do it out of love.
That shadow was crazy.
Probably won't need that Joker. And why not? Give it a try. Well, almost had it. Oh.
That's not good. Oh, they didn't go for the dire shadow. that must have been like, wow, that backfired.
Yeah, that did backfire. You know, go to sleep. Yeah? Balls. No, I kind of needed you to, you know, get mad. Oh, Kodo. I think it might be, maybe it's just Vajra Blast. That just gets so inaccurate. Okay, it's Joker next.
Birdman says, I like seeing symbolism and stuff like that in retrospect rather than while I'm going through it. Yeah, it's nice to be able to think about it when you're done. Or like after you've put the game down for a bit or whatever and you're just thinking about it.
Yeah.
They sort of do it. You know, it took us a while to kind of piece together that each palace was after the 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
Like that is prime what we're talking about here. It should it's not pointed out immediately. If at all.
Yeah, and even Strikers does that pretty well.
Yeah, so like if you just if you don't really think about it, you know, you could pass it by. That's what it should be like, really.
Yeah. Right. Oh, balls. Nope, not what I wanted to do.
I can feel it.
There we go. I see a grapple point there.
A chest! Talk about luck!
Break the cameras. Ray chests.
I have something.
Can we get that? No? Yes, we can. Ray.
Oh!
Plowing through these lockpicks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make some more.
Yeah. Golden vest. Sweet. Let's put that on Joker. Yeah, 6 more defense.
Yeah. A little bit less evasion though, so
Yeah.
not as likely to dodge.
No. But oh well. Oh yeah, Ryuji definitely needs the upgrade.
Chorus says, I leave for a second. Y'all are talking about symbolism. I'm concerned. We're just harping about how Atlas points out all the symbolism.
Yeah. As good as they are, it's annoying.
Yeah, Atlas, we love you, but stop it. We can work it out ourselves.
Show me your true form.
Right. Okay, that's not too bad.
Come. There.
Eh. Oh, okay.
Janai Idung says, I take Kaneshiro former self more than his shadow, which is pretty sad because the shadow of a person's the shadow in a person's palace should be more threatening than the real one. Yeah,
Indeed.
the one in the bank has never been that scary or intimidating, I should say.
No.
He comes. He's almost comedic
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
when you get to like the boss fight and stuff.
And like, I'll show in a second when we actually finish the battle. But yeah, the security portrait that he has in this palace. Yeah, that looks more intimidating than the actual shadow we see, which is disappointing.
Sound good?
Thank you. On again.
One enemy remaining.
God, that's such a useful technique.
A spectacular victory.
Okay. Focus.
Yeah, if you look at that security portrait on the top left instantly looks more terrifying than, or at least more threatening than what Shadow Kaneshiro actually looks like.
Yeah, as Korra says here, the shadow is just purple with a mustache, not intimidating or just fun. Yeah, and they improve with that normally later, but they also do in Strikers. They like all of them are pretty intimidating in Strikers.
Yeah.
Use this one in there.
Yeah, let's put Fortress to sleep.
Let me handle this.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
You did it, Skull.
Excellent.
Persona. Johanna. Queen.
Birdman asks, "What's your biggest nitpick with this game?"
I'm
You did it, Skull. Freeze.
trying to think.
I think we pretty much just covered it. Stop pointing out the goddamn symbolism.
Well, yes, that too. Yeah, I think that would probably be it. Well, this is the thing. I have several nitpicks about this game, but I'm not sure if I can point out the biggest one or pick the biggest nitpick I have with this game. Thank you, Kasumi. I don't know, it's just a lot of little things that just annoy me. But yeah, I think it probably would be just pointing out the symbolism when it's not needed. That's the worst of it. Okay, damn it. All right, worth a shot. Just need On to do her Showtime attack.
Janai says his voice, I just don't buy it. Yeah, that's a good point. Another thing about Kaneshiro's shadow and why he's not intimidating is the voice is just really basic.
Yeah, it is.
Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Okay, let's let him miss his attack.
I recommend attacking any enemy who has a status ailment. They're all knocked down. This one.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Like, he's again just going straight after Joker for no reason.
Damn him being smart.
Indeed. Yeah, you're a bit friggin' late On. Oh well.
Cora says he sounds like a hippie to me.
Who does?
The Shadow Kaneshiro.
Oh, right. He does a bit. Bust damn cameras.
You know, there's a little lever over there. You don't have to kick it.
Okay,
We may be thieves, but we're not vandals.
Alright. Can I... Damn it, I was hoping I could insta-kill the dude again. I could have sworn you just run into the blue guys and then that's it.
No, I think you still have to jump on their back. I think. Not sure.
That's 2 on the floor. Go get him.
Yeah, it's weird.
Not over yet. Get ready.
Because at this point, we really...
Oops, sorry, what?
I was just gonna say, at this point, we should be able to insta-kill those guys, those blue guys anyway.
Yeah. It is hard mode, so...
Oh no, Burman says they need to be green, not blue. Beg your pardon. Thank you for
Wow.
pointing that out.
So T993 says maybe biggest nitpick is all the politics. I think the politics are the point of the game. It's supposed to be. You know, it's supposed to be about the corruption of adults in modern society.
Yeah.
You know, they're just, you know, doing wrong things and then not thinking about how it affects others, kind of thing. That's the whole point of the game. So to not have it would be dumb, I would think. You need to have it.
There we go.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen anybody walk in a Persona game.
Yeah. It was pretty tight there. But... Hooray. Did I remember you saying in this game you didn't really like the popping sounds for the camera going off?
I don't remember. I can't really remember it off the top of my head.
How could this be?
I could have sworn you were saying like the pop sounded weird or something.
I honestly cannot remember.
Fair enough.
Again, Joker, just there's a lever.
But it's not cool.
You gotta, you know, just press the button.
Okay, so that's just a little shortcut, isn't it?
This is...
Yay, another note. Alright, what we got this time? Huge.
Pingle Fingle in the chat says the level of precision is pretty rare. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually just walked. I think in that case of that corridor, I just like ran through it. And it's just like, yeah, who cares about the security?
Right, let's see. So 2, 3. We don't have one for G yet.
Cora says Joker is too cool for levers.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, we don't have anything representing G yet, so we'll need to look around some more. Might be in that area we looked at earlier, maybe? Oh, no, it's right there. Oh, yes, yeah, it was. We were here earlier, but there were cameras. There we go. G equals P. So, right, so back to it. So that's 2, 3, 1, 9. Okay, 2319. Huh, interesting.
2319.
I wonder if that was done on purpose. And there's also it's also meant to say huge. You know, monsters are huge.
Maybe. It's all coming together.
By God, Atlas are really big Monster Inc. fans.
Yes!
This is bullshit.
Alright, come on. Kaneshiro's not that bad.
You are unforgivable.
Wasn't that bad of a puzzle.
This is bull crap. I've had it up to here.
Alright, so back to the save room so we don't do that again. And I should probably actually save because it has been a while.
Let's do it.
Birdman says, I think it's funny on how this area is like a pay to win. I mean, you're not wrong.
Let's go.
And Karo says, Atlas really likes Sully.
Yeah.
He should be like a
DLC person.
yeah, a super boss or something.
Why does she need to explain? It's obvious.
Yeah. And that's a hell of a lot later for you to explain. When you said later, you really meant it.
All right, let's go.
Cool. And don't think we're all... I can't remember if it's the next lock or the lock after where we get the will seed.
We're almost there anyway.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Let's go. It's one of the few times... Well, I say one of the few times. It's like... It doesn't happen often where one of Joker's dialogue options is just like it's just so cocky and it really brings out his character.
You like my hat? I took a risk. I'm not sure it's worked.
People have mistaken me for a lampshade.
Prepare yourself.
Man, Makoto's really low on SP. I didn't see.
Chorus is Sully for Persona 6. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Burma says, who's Sully? From Monsters, Inc. Is who we're talking about.
Yeah.
The Pixar movie.
Thanks. Thank you.
Johan Yarnishov says, best Persona OP of all games. Mine's P2 PSP OP. You mean OP?
Opening.
Opening. Ah.
We can beat this.
I'm a bit of a sucker for Wake Up, Get Up, Get Out there. The opening
Yeah.
to original P5.
Yeah, definitely. And...
If not that, then Burn My Dread, I think.
yeah.
In original Persona 3.
Yeah, I'd also say Wake Up, Get Out there. And what else? The golden one's good, but I mean, it's not too visually interesting, maybe?
I don't know, I kind of like the weird psychedelic vibe.
Yeah. Ah, damn.
Get us out of this. Yeah, you're back. Now it's showtime. Come on. This one's free. Now that's
Ding Dong. Yeah, Ding Dong? Would you call this game trash or treasure?
What do you think?
I'm pretty sure it's trash.
It's
or-
trash. Absolute garbage.
No. Treasure. Fantastic. Treasure. It's his favorite game.
Yeah. I love it. I know that it does have its problems, but it has too many highs for the lows to bother me that much, personally.
Ding Dong says, I bought this game for my 12-year-old brother. Want to keep JRPGs alive, but I've never played it myself. Go and play it, man! Or woman. Go and play it.
Indeed.
It's very good. It's I think the best JRPG available.
Yeah.
You know, if you go around the Persona or SMT community, you'll get different answers, but to us, it's the best.
Yeah.
It really depends on when you play it, how you play it, you know, how you look at it. Don't have a PlayStation? Oh no.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. Now's a good time to get into the PlayStation 4 because everybody's selling their old one.
But what about the update that was bricking everything?
There's apparently an update that kind of breaks your console right now, but that'll get patched eventually. But
there's the last will seed.
But if you are looking to get into a PlayStation, look up PS4 Pros on Facebook Marketplace or eBay. they're gone down way down in price at the moment because of people buying the PS5 and everything. And you can get them for relatively cheap and with a bunch of games with it usually.
Yeah.
It's a really good time to get into it. So 100% recommend you go get that if you want to get into the PlayStation. And this is a good way to start. Play Royal or OG. You can't go wrong with either one. Whether or not which one you think is better, it depends on your opinion of the difficulty and whatnot. But
yeah, there's a lot of differences that would take too
Yeah.
long to go into
Yeah.
specifics. But
personally, I would say Royal and then put
Yeah.
it on the hard mode.
yeah, Royal Hard Mode is definitely the way to go.
Normal is way too easy for just like even a toddler would find it too easy. But
And this isn't us just
play hard
like
mode.
this isn't us just being like, snobby about difficulty and whatever, cuz we're not absolute pros, let's just say. If this is anything to show for it, but even for us it was too easy on normal. I had to bump it up on like the second dungeon. It was that easy.
Raido Kuzunoha says hello. Hello.
Hello.
You're late. Young man, where have you been?
Do you have any idea what time it is? Okay, physical is no good.
Koro said, my friend said he finally got into JRPGs and my eyes light up like Christmas and now he's a fan of them. We got him, boys. We got him, boys. Sorry. Yeah. Got him hooked. Gotta give him the personas.
Yeah. Goddamn Vajra Blast.
There we go.
So On's pretty much useless for this fight.
It's time.
Except for the Showtime attack, but I can always just bring Morgana for that.
Raido says I was watching Spider-Man Far From Home, so I was like, that's a good reason. That's a pretty good excuse.
You were watching that just a moment ago, weren't you?
I was watching it yesterday. Yeah, great movie. Josh and I are big Spider-Man fans.
Mm-hmm.
And we adore, like, where is it? Like 3/4 of the way in, I would say. Mysterio doing the whole,
He's the illusion business.
yeah, the illusion thing where, like, in that abandoned building thing. That was amazing. That prime
Yeah.
Mysterio. We were so happy seeing that when we saw it in the cinema for the first time. That was just like, wow, what an amazing setup and scene. It was so good.
Yeah. On, I really could have used you, your Showtime. Who's next? Okay. Can I put him to sleep? Yes. Okay, we got a chance.
Sorry, Jay. We were speaking about Rhino being late, not you. Sorry about that. Sorry for the confusion. I don't know what Boruto. I guess you mean Naruto. Episode. Yeah. We don't watch any Naruto, so unfortunately can't comment. I'm afraid.
Oh, come on. Yes, there we go. Hooray.
T993 says, I think one nitpick I have with Persona 3, 4, and 5 is how little time spent socializing is compared to battling. I don't know, I think it's a good balance. I find what always happens...
Suppose it's karma.
I find what always happens is you end up... When you're in the palace or the dungeon or whatever, you're like... You play it for a bit, and then you're like, man, I could do with socializing for a bit.
Yeah.
And then you're like, jeez, come on, let me get out of here. And then you go and do socializing for a bit, and then you do like a little bit of it, and you're like, man, damn, I wish I was in the dungeon.
Yeah.
You're just constantly wishing you were doing the other thing.
I found that more with Persona 4 than I did with 5, or at least it
Yeah.
happened more often.
Yeah.
5 had stuff like that as well, like particularly
I think,
the first few hours. The first few hours are just grueling.
I think 3 was the most egregious for me overall throughout the game, where it was I would be doing so much dungeon stuff that I'd be like, man, I want to socialize, and I socialized for like a few days. I'm like, man, I want to be back in the dungeon.
Yeah.
It's just, I think that's the most times I was like, oh man.
Fascinating.
Rido says, I got to see Spider-Verse for the first time last week. It beat my 10-year-long run for Jurassic Park being my favorite movie. Spider-Verse was just perfect.
It's
It is
really good.
insanely good. It is a very good movie.
I don't think it's the best Spider-Man personally, but I can't deny that it's a great movie, and the animation style is just absolutely stupendous.
Yeah, if you like that animation style, the same people who did Spider-Verse did a movie on Netflix recently called Mitchell's versus the Machines, and that was an amazing movie. I love that movie. It was really entertaining, and I went into it expecting it to just be like a really standard affair, but like particularly quite after the robots kind of start attacking, that from then on it's just really good.
Yeah.
It's just it's a really surprisingly good movie. I recommend it if you really like the animation style of Spider-Verse and you want to see more of that sort of thing. Go watch Mitchell's versus the Machines on Netflix. Also, Jurassic Park being your favorite movie previously is not a bad option either.
Yep. It was. It's definitely one of my childhood favorites. I think our tape broke because back in the day, because I watched it so many times. Back in the days of VHS.
That shadow was crazy!
Alright, we're at the last part of the dungeon, finally.
Weak to fire. Wind is effective.
I don't think we'll... Sorry.
No, Jay says he's currently doing playthrough where I start from scratch to see how good I can do. If you're doing it on hard, then good luck.
Ah, thank God on.
If it's normal, you'll have no trouble.
Yeah. It's really not that hard.
Ding Dong says, good to hear, man. I think this is about my PS4 being cheap comment. Persona always looked the most interesting. I love the OST of 4 and 5. Even without playing it, it just seems like an out-of-reach gem. Really want P5 on PC. If you want to play any Persona like on PC, you can play P4.
Yeah.
Because Persona 4 Golden's on Steam now, and it was on sale recently. I think it still is on sale right now, actually, for like £7.
Man, even then...
Insanely good price.
You can always just buy it on like CD keys or whatever and get it cheap. Like,
yeah.
There are a number of ways.
Yeah, if you want to get into Persona, if you haven't played any Personas, it's on sale right now on Steam, I believe. It's well worth the price. Just go play Persona 4 Golden. It's a very slow opener. It's like
3 hours.
3 or 4 hours to get to the actual crux of the game. But when you get there, it's really good.
Yeah.
Looking cool, Joker.
Okay, I might actually need Yusuke back if he has some SP left. Yeah, Rampage.
Ryder says, I wish Spider-Man in MCU is less tacky, but otherwise it's vast improvement over the amazing Spider-Man movies. I wouldn't say he's tacky. I wish they would do more with some of the side characters. Like Ned in Far From Home had like nothing to do.
Yeah.
In the first one, he was like the whole guy in the chair thing, and you know, he actually helped and stuff. In Far From Home, he was just like the means to make a bunch of jokes, basically.
Yeah, the fat guy.
Yeah, it's just not quite as good in that aspect. I love Homecoming. Homecoming I thought was better than Far From Home, but can't argue with the Mysterio in Far From Home, because Mysterio is one of our favorite Spider-Man villains, and it's just amazing to see him in that.
Yeah.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Okay.
Alright. Good lord, this floor is quite big. But we're almost there. And still no green shadows.
Ding Dong says, I still need to watch Spider-Verse. I was into Marvel comics when Spider-Verse was a thing. I might have been one of the reasons I stopped reading comics, though. Just so much filler. I can't get into comic books. I feel like I should like them. but it's just a lot of nothing happens. Like in the ones that I check out, like I'll like find some online or whatever to try and look into it or whatever, and I can't get into it.
Yeah.
T-Night93 says started playing Tales of Vesperia. Oh, Josh has some thoughts on Vesperia.
Yeah, I do.
And I think some of the socializing moments it has would be nice to have in Persona.
Like, do you mean the skits or just particular cutscenes?
Have we had a single skit that we found funny in Vesperia?
Not really, no.
I feel like the problem with the skits in a lot of Tales is they fall flat. But I don't know what it is about it, but the
rarely
comedy
hits.
is always the comedy often just does not hit. Occasionally there might be a little good line like post battle or whatever.
Yeah.
Anything with Judith is great. We love Judith.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think it was more Grace's that I enjoyed the skits more from, and even Berseria I think had a couple of good ones, even though those weren't the best either. The win quotes anyway.
The Tales of Grace's F, was it follow-up remake? What would you call it?
It was like a remaster.
Remaster?
With,
yeah.
It's the definitive edition, I guess.
Yeah, that with Richard doing an impression of Sharia is like the funniest skit you could ever have in a Tales game.
Yeah.
If you don't know what we're talking about, if you have played Tales of Graces and you know who Richard and Malik are, look them up. Doing an impression of Sharia, it is amazing.
Yeah. Normally that the guy playing him is like not a particularly good actor in our opinion, but he does one-liners very well.
Cora says, I've never watched anything in Jurassic Park or Jurassic in general.
Oh my.
Oh my goodness me. Watch Jurassic Park. 2 is entertaining but not great. Technically speaking. it's technically not good. But it's entertaining to watch. It's still good to watch. You could pretty much skip to the T-Rex in
San Diego.
San Diego. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 3 is...
You could skip that.
Skip that. That's terrible. Jurassic World's worth a watch. It's entertaining. Again, it's got some stupid moments like the running in heels thing. Outrunning a T-Rex in heels. And Jurassic World 2 is just a special kind of dumb. It's just so many dumb decisions in that movie. Any other ones? I can't think of any other Jurassic stuff. I mean, technically the book.
Fallen Kingdom. Did you say that?
Yeah, Jurassic World 2. Sorry, I called it. Yeah, Fallen Kingdom is what I meant. Yeah, that's just got so many weird, stupid decisions.
It was just kind of boring, that one. It wasn't even awful. It was just boring.
It ended where it should have started.
Yeah. It was quite a big tease too.
That and criminal underuse of Jeff Goldblum.
Yes. But I imagine he's just bored of the whole thing now.
What do you want to do?
Man flat, any clues on this one? Alright. So, what do we got to look around here? It's been a while since I've actually gone through this game.
Birdman says, why are video games the only modern media that still goes to sell physical and not completely digital? Movies, people still buy movies. For some reasons, people still buy DVDs. I don't understand that. But Blu-rays make sense. I can see people buying Blu-rays.
I mean, I can see buying, like, DVDs and stuff if you can't afford to pay for stuff like Netflix and whatever.
Or a Blu-ray, because those tend to be more expensive.
Yeah, and you would need either an actual Blu-ray player or invest in a PS4/PS5 for it.
PS3 can do Blu-ray as well.
Well, yeah, PS3 as well, which I guess is probably the cheapest option.
Yeah, that's like 25 quid and then you're there.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people buy DVDs. They just suck. But I wouldn't say video games are the only thing. Music, I don't know why people are still... I don't know who's buying them, if anybody is buying them, but like people buying CDs. Like why are
What?
people even making music CDs anymore?
Yeah. Because like even YouTube doesn't really copyright strike us any. Well, I mean, they probably do, but they're not as prevalent about it as with something like of putting on full movies or whatever. Because like they don't. There's not as much of an issue putting music on YouTube or something as opposed to that. Because you get like official artists and whatever showing off their music videos on their official channels.
Ding Dong says, for comic book reading, if it's not a 10 out of 10, it usually contributes to ending the hobby. There's just so much junk in comics, it's hard to stick with it. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem. One thing is you don't know where to start. There are so many different versions of everything. Like, you just don't know where to begin. And I think the other thing is, similar to that other thing, is like, they'll just play fast and loose with everything. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody dies, they'll just make up some reason to bring them back. Or, I hate multiverse crap. Stop with the multiverse crap.
Oh, it seemed like they were gonna go that way in Spider-Man with.
Well,
Far
yes,
From
they
Home.
are doing that. That's the way the MCU's going. I really hate multiverse, just because it's the excuse to bring back so many characters that should be dead.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's the same person but slightly different. Yeah, kind of annoying.
It's silly.
All right.
Have you ever watched the Tales of Vesperia anime movie? Says Kyrie Light.
Yes, I have.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, I actually watched it at Hannah's.
Oh.
But this was before I played the game, so I had no idea what was even going on. I had no idea who anybody was, apart from Yuri.
T993 says the skits in Tales of and post battles, even when it falls flat, it does feel like characters are messing about. Yeah, it does feel like they're kind of getting more. Oh my god, Makoto.
Yeah.
It does feel like they're a little more together with the skits, at least. Sometimes I've been playing Tales of Arise, and there are some good moments in that. Anything with Law, I love Law.
Yeah.
But again, it has the same thing that the series does, where a lot of the stuff falls flat, but it still does make them feel like they're getting closer together.
Yeah. Damn, why are they so hell-bent on killing Ryuji?
Ding Dong says OG Jurassic Park scenes are burned in my memory. Seen it a lot as a kid. You and Josh both.
Yep. Will you stop going after him? Why are they so hell-bent on killing Ryuji?
Birdman says, well, I gotta see you next week. See you, Birdman. See, no technical issues. Let the record state no technical issues have occurred.
Indeed. But thank you for coming by anyway.
Ding Dong says, if I were completely set up in life and all the money I wanted, I'd start a physical collection. Sadly, not there yet. Well, physical is usually cheaper.
Yeah.
Especially if you buy used. A lot of people don't buy used for some reason. Like, I get the idea that you want something brand new, but a lot of the time you can get something really cheap.
Yeah.
Much cheaper if you buy it used. Like, shortly after Josh got his PS5, or even shortly before it, you got Demon Souls, which was a brand new game.
Yeah.
At the time, buying it new was like 50, 60 quid or whatever.
Yeah.
And you got it for 40, 45?
It was like 30, actually.
Yeah. A massive discount. Like, just because it was... Was it even opened?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't even opened. And it was just because it was on Facebook Marketplace. So don't always have to buy brand new out from the shop. So
wait, there's also these trying times, which okay, fair enough.
Yeah, true.
It's just a matter of how safe you want to be.
Not saying you have to, but I'll just mean if you wanted to get a physical collection, a good way to start is to buy used.
Absolutely.
Riley Russian says, "You're new. I don't recognize your name." I guess people would buy DVDs and CDs for that collector's value. Yeah, we buy the physical just for the collectorness of it.
Yeah.
The boxes are pretty.
We like shiny things.
I like boxes. Don't talk to me about my boxes.
That's for me.
You know, you get physical editions which have like the collector's edition of Royal has Joker's mask and stuff in it. It just makes it worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
Show me your true form.
Thank God that dog didn't look right.
Persona, prepare your
Come on. Alright, well, at least you got one. Oof, come on. Alright, there we go. Jesus.
Ryder says, "No Way Home, I hope is good, and as it seems to have so many characters from past movies." I don't know. I mean, I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm hyped, and I would really like to see it in cinema if it wasn't so COVID-y.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
But I'm nervous. I won't lie. You know, they might mess it up. I don't know. What I would like to see is the lizard, because we have yet to see the lizard in a live action that doesn't suck. Like
Not the Amazing Spider-Man one.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man. How hard was it to give him a goddamn snout? Jesus Christ! It would have looked so much better if he had the snout. If he actually had a lizard head.
Yeah.
Like in the goddamn comic and every iteration ever.
God, what a nerd.
How hard was it? How did they think that looked okay?
I don't know. Oh, that's locked.
Ding Dong says, "Gotta get a console to get used games though." Yeah, there's a bit of a problem. Again, if you're really wanting to get into it, look on Facebook. Look on eBay. eBay tends to be more scalpery. You can get some seriously good deals on Facebook though. Like I said, PS4s right now are dirt cheap, relatively speaking. How much did you sell your PS4 Pro for?
I got it for 190, but that was kind of a lucky deal.
Well, yeah, that was quite high. I would say.
Yeah, it was a teenager that bought it from me, so I guess he didn't quite understand how much it was actually worth.
Yeah, so you could get it for much lower price than you would normally expect. Obviously, I don't know your financial situation, but if you're looking to get into a physical media and get a new console or whatever, look on Facebook. You can even get older consoles, like PS3s you can get for like £25.
Yeah.
And that would get you access to the OG Persona 5. It was on PS3 and PS4. PS4 is far superior version. It runs way better and loads faster. But you can still, it's definitely a viable way to play it.
Yeah, unfortunately Royal is PS4 only, so you would only get vanilla Persona 5, but vanilla Persona 5 is still really good. Hey, incense for Arsene.
Vanilla and Royal each have their benefits.
Yeah, they do.
Jay says, "Baby, baby, 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 baby."
Yeah.
But Josh, don't you hate mass destruction?
I'm not going through this nonsense again. I hate it. Well, I hate the nonsense, not hate mass destruction. No, I probably just
Josh confirms he hates mass destruction.
I think I've just dug my own grave there. So gold is what we need. So, oh god, here's where math comes in. Okay, so G is P. So that's 1. O is O plus H. Oh god. O plus H equals 10. So what's H? H was 2, I think. So yeah, so 10 minus 2, 8. So that's 1, 8. L equals U plus G. Oh, Jesus.
Ryder says, "Have you seen Spectacular Spider-Man? It's a pretty good show, and also you get the character more than all of the movies." I saw it's on Netflix now. It's on my list to watch. I've been rewatching the 90s cartoon. Because I really liked that growing up.
1841.
I have not tried it yet though. I saw recently they posted that they have all the Spider-Man, which is why I was watching Far From Home and Homecoming, because they recently got all the Spider-Man apart from 2 for some reason. All the live action Spider-Mans, which is pretty cool.
How did they not have the best one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have the best one. Of course, there's R.I.P. Shang-Chi, I think it is, or Shang-Chi, as best Marvel movie of 2021 when December rolls around. Yeah.
I know nothing about him.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about him either. But yeah, once December rolls around, R.I.P. every other movie that isn't Spider-Man.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. The big lock is open. And we are done with the palace.
Riley Russians pointed out here a really great point, Ding Dong. It says, Riley Russian says, I have a PS3 version of P5 because I don't got a PS4, but it's a solid version of an already great game. Plus, you can get a good chunk of the Persona games on it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can not only get Persona 5, but then you have access to FES, and you can play PSP games on the PS3.
No, you can't.
Can you not? I thought
No.
you could play portable on there, can't you?
Nope.
Oh, never mind. But either way, you can play FES as well. So you have access to Persona 5 and Persona 3 FES, which has both the journey and the answer. So you can get a hell of a lot of mileage out of a PS5, which you can get nowadays for like £25.
Found it.
Also, if you get a OG PS3, not the Slim or the Super Slim, you can play PS2 games and
Yeah.
PS1 games.
And yeah, play Persona 1, 2. Actually, come to think of it, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment is also available on the PSN store in America, for some reason not in Europe. But yeah, as Jude said, with the older PS4 you can play PS2 games, which also includes Persona 4.
Ready for the heist.
The original one, not Golden.
The next time we enter that treasure room will be after we send out the calling card.
Yet. Kaneshiro bastard.
Rido's Preacher for the Choir says, I find Defoe's Goblin just perfect casting. I really hope he's in No Way Home. With that pumpkin bomb rolling and the laugh, I would squee at the idea at seeing Willem Dafoe Green Goblin back. That would be so cool.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, may as well.
Spider-Man was my favorite too. I just didn't like what they did with Doc Ock at the end. It's just not how I like my Doc Ock, says Rido.
It is a bit sporadic.
Yeah, I don't like that he suddenly just kind of snaps out of it for no really good reason.
Yeah.
Also, him talking to his arms was weird. Oh, alerts.
Yay.
Come inside.
But we still don't have the gallows, so this is nothing. This is nothing.
Well, you can make more powerful items.
I suppose, yes, that's true. Igor's on a rampage! Everybody run for your lives!
I have no idea what's going on.
This is a failsafe to ensure you do not neglect your rehabilitation. It's
Riley Russian says OG P4 is also on the PS3 PSN store, along with FES, Nocturne, and the Digital Devil Saga duology.
Nice.
slacking off on your duties. When you hear
Another good T993 says another way to play many Persona games is with the PSTV. You can play P4 Gold and PSP games on it. Yeah, combination of a PSTV and a PS3, and you can play pretty much every Persona you could want.
Yeah.
The result of this is that any fused personas will be further strengthened. However, the more executions that you perform during the alarm, the higher the chance.
The more executions, meaning if you do any more than frickin' one.
Yes. Indeed.
Jesus Christ, that's what we were talking about. Nitpicks. That is a nitpick.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point, because...
Literally every single one, every single time there's an alarm, you get to do one before it will start failing.
And the whole process of canceling when you don't want an alarm as well, like, it's just annoying. It takes forever. But yes, this is something else that's new to Royal as well. So, yeah, basically when you do any fusing or itemization or strengthening or whatever for your personas, they'll have more stats and potentially more powerful skills as an add-on. But as Jude said, you can only do this once and no other time. You can cancel it if you want to, but as I said, it's a bit of a tedious process because you have to physically go to Caroline and say, hey, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want this. Not right now anyway. Now you may be granted there's not really much reason to not use the alarms, but there are just times where you just really can't because you don't have the right amount of personas or whatever, or you just need a specific fusion, like maybe for Caroline and Justine or whatever, in which case it's kind of annoying.
Oh, see if you could do a new weapon.
Oh yeah, good point, yeah. Actually... Damn.
That's an aisle!
Oh yeah, that's a New Game Plus exclusive there. Yeah, we do have it. We can fuse him, but yeah. You can only do that in New Game Plus anyway. We are doing New Game Plus, but I just chose not to put in the benefits. So Floros with Tarakaja was the other one we needed.
But if you do this, won't they become something else? Or is it just more powerful?
Probably just more powerful. It should be more powerful anyway. They won't become something else unless it's a fusion failure. But yeah, Bareth looks like he's ready to have Tarakaja, but we'll save that for now anyway. Because we will need to hang out with Caroline and Justine at some point anyway.
Yeah, I would just itemize and make a weapon.
Oh yeah, good shout. I forgot.
Koro says, "Have you guys played the Spider-Man?" Ooh.
Good lord, Madarakaja this early on.
Ooh.
And the Great Thief Stick. What's that?
Way more powerful than your current one.
Yeah.
I don't know though. You don't want to destroy Arsene.
Yeah, I do if I want that. But yeah,
Sorry. Anyway, Cora says, "Have you guys played the Spider-Man PS4 games?" Yes. Yep. I played both. Josh has not played Miles Morales.
No, not yet.
Even though he has access to mine, he just hasn't done it. He watched me play it, so he knows roughly what happens.
Son of a bitch! Stop killing me!
Would you stop it? Yeah, we really liked the Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah, that was great.
In fact, Josh has a review of it.
I do, yeah. I haven't done Miles Morales yet. I do need to do that.
Yeah, it plans to do a review of Miles Morales at some point, but he hasn't yet.
Oh, no, that was the reason. We can only do it once because it'll fail the next time you use an alarm.
Well, exactly. That's what I hate. That's what they say, like, if you do it too much, blah, blah, blah. So, by too much, you mean if I do it more than once.
Indeed.
It really annoys me. I think it should be a randomized amount.
Yeah,
like,
so...
It takes all the mystery out of it. You just know that you can only do it once.
Indeed. But yeah, this is where it becomes an issue anyway. So we'll get a completely different persona, I think, if we do it. So yeah, we can't make any items at the moment, any skill, because we don't have any blank cards. So... let's do Naga, I guess.
Rido says Spider-Man PS4 did him the best. It was just such a good build-up. I imagine. Oh, I think he's talking about Doc Ock there. But not only is that a really good shout, but I think it's one of the best Peter Parker / Spider-Man iteration. I don't particularly like how they've changed his face in the PS5 one.
Yeah.
Or like. It's A, unnecessary, and B, I think he looks too young now. He looks like a child, like a freaking 12-year-old on a man's body. It just looks wrong. I think the point of it was it matched Yuri Lowenthal a bit better, or something, like for the motion capture and stuff. I think that was the idea. But yeah, I think it looks really weird. I liked the older one better. Miles Morales as well, I really like.
I was just able to do two things there, and the alarms didn't break.
I've never had that happen.
I don't remember this happening either. Maybe you can do like one itemization, one persona fusion, and one strengthen or whatever. Okay. Forget everything we said earlier, folks. Now I'm not sure what's going on. I know if we do it again... Yeah, Caroline just warned us if we do it again, then they'll definitely fail.
Ding Dong says, I had a PS Vita and a PS TV at points in my life. Good life choices or bad? Well, we have the PS TV. Up until Golden came to PC, it was like the best way to play Persona 4 on the PS TV. Vita, I don't think was ever worth buying. Because they just kind of left it. It's a really decent console, but they didn't do anything with it.
No, they didn't.
But buying the PS TV was a good option, I think. And it's still a good option because you can play Persona 3 Portable and stuff on it, as well as a million other things.
We're about to get a Persona failure here because I can't seem to skip the cutscenes. So a maximum of 3 seems to be the way. It seems to be the amount you get, amount of alarms you can use, rather. Again, I know words. Wow, Clotho. She's a pretty high level Persona.
Ryo says, I find it cool how popular Miles has become thanks to PS5 game and Spider-Verse. Honestly, my favorite Spider-Man outside of Peter. Yeah, I'd say he's... and I think I like Spider-Gwen a bit better than Miles, but I still think he's very good.
I don't know much about Spider-Gwen, unfortunately. Can't really comment.
She seems pretty cool. I think our favorite sort of anti-hero in the Spider-Man verse would be Black Cat. If we're going that sort of route, if we're talking about alternates to Peter Parker.
Occasionally Venom when he decides to become a good guy.
Oh yeah, we love Venom. I think besides Mysterio, he's probably our favorite.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is really cool how popular Miles is getting. Right now he suits the time period. Right now with Black Lives Matter and everything, it's just perfectly timed.
Yeah.
It's just a nice thing to have now. It's nice and inspirational.
Yeah. Right. Bit of a crossword before we end things.
One thing I will say about Miles in the PS5 game, I find he wasn't very good at quips. I can't remember a single quip or anything really that he said that I was like, hilarious.
To be fair, they kind of addressed that in the game when
that he needs to up his game.
Yeah, this is why Peter gave me a C in quipping and all that.
Yeah, there you go. You remember that. I think that's one of the few lines that was actually good out of him.
Decorative pattern and changes with the season. Oh, wardrobe.
Ah, yeah. But yeah, I didn't think his quotes were great. But like even in the brief moments Yuri Lowenthal had in Miles Morales, he as Peter Parker Spider-Man, like he still was amazing and my favorite. Just my favorite one is a smidgen more pigeon. One of the podcasts he left for Miles when you're getting the pigeons. And when you clear all the combat things and you have Yuri Lowenthal playing Peter Parker, playing Spider-Man, playing Vulture. It's so many layers and it was amazing. Like him doing an impression of Vulture but having to make it sound like Peter doing an impression of Vulture was just really top-notch work from Yuri Lowenthal.
Indeed.
Did you get Arsene back?
I did, yeah. He's back with us.
Yeah.
Harry Light says, poor Arsene.
He's given up his life for a good cause.
PS5 Spider Boy says T993. Yeah, he looks like a boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on, go up.
Well then.
Ryder says Spider-Man 2 PS5. I'm looking forward to seeing more villains like Venom and hopefully Kraven will show up. It definitely sounds like Kraven.
Yeah.
that voiceover sounds way too much like Kraven. But apparently I think director or something said recently that one's going to be grittier, like a bit more dark.
Well, I hope it's not.
I could do as long as it's not too dark. I wouldn't mind a little extra darkness added to it, a little more seriousness. Not too much. I wouldn't want it super serious.
Yeah, not like Batman levels.
No. I think with just a touch of more seriousness because Venom is supposed to be like one of his greatest villains, and if they don't take it seriously and they just joke around about it, then it's it won't feel quite as nice, quite as intimidating. Same with Kraven. Kraven's supposed to be. I might be wrong, but I could have sworn he's one of the few people who's killed Spider-Man, if I remember rightly. Like in comics, at least. I imagine he's died like a million times since then, but he's like one of the first people to kill Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure. So again, if you don't give it the gritty, if you don't give it a slightly darker tone for those two bad guys, I don't think it would fit. Not sure. Rido says, gritty Spider-Man, amazing Spider-Man flashbacks. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's, we're at the end of our street.
We are.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I don't mind a grittier Spider-Man per se, but it's, I think it wouldn't suit the PS4, PS5 Spider-Man type to be super dark and gritty. I think it needs to just have a little bit injected into it with whenever Venom and, Kraven around. Add Mysterio and have that be the fun.
Yeah, that could,
if it's proper Quentin Beck just trying to make Spider-Man look bad, and like we loved the Spider-Man 2 GameCube game where he's just like this whiny man child. That is amazing. I would love that if they did that. It's so funny. Do you think Spider-Man 2 will have the origins to Spider-Gwen? I would think so.
I would like for Gwen Stacy to at least show up in it.
Yeah, and far less Mary Jane.
Yes, that would be great
too. I don't know about you, but we are team down
Gwen.
with Mary. Yeah, Team Gwen, and we hate Mary Jane with a passion. She's horrible. They're horrible together.
They are.
They're bad for each other. Every iteration.
That is a very toxic relationship.
I would rather see him with Felicia Hardy, sorry.
Yeah.
And even that's a toxic relationship, but it's better toxic relationship at least. She's cooler. Well, it says I do want Kraven to be in the movie at some point. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I wonder who you'd get to play him.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
I was thinking Hugh Jackman, but
no, you can't have that anymore.
No, not really.
He's got to be like super jacked. So like your Henry Cavill type, but like because you could do Henry Cavill, I suppose. Even though he's Superman, I feel like because Marvel does occasionally have people in both. Like Idris Elba is Bloodsport in DC, and he's also Heimdall in Marvel stuff, so it is possible for them to be in both, but I would think the closest we could get is maybe Henry Cavill. I don't know, it's a tough one. Who I don't know who you would get to be Kraven.
Yeah.
T9 knows you don't want Mary Jane stealth again? God no.
Mary Jane solid.
Yeah, no Mary Jane stealth. At least we won't get Miles stealth now because he's got his powers finally.
Yeah.
But please, dear God, no more Mary Jane stealth. I think it's so widely hated that they wouldn't dare do it again.
We'll still have Miles being stealthy, just not in the same way.
Yeah, that is one thing I'd be interested to see if they kind of go at it like, you swap between the two Spider-Men throughout the game.
Yeah.
And if they introduce Spider-Gwen and have a third, similar to how like you can swap characters in GTA 5 or whatever, similar to that, where one person's story reaches a certain point and then you swap to another.
I was thinking
and whatnot.
I was thinking it was going to be like another Insomniac game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, where throughout the story you could change, or like different parts of New York will have you could play as the different Spider-Man, like. Maybe.
I don't know that would work because, imagine you're just swinging around, you slightly go over the barrier into the next area of New York, and then you swap to the other Spider-Man or something.
But I mean, Miles is more akin to Harlem, though, isn't he?
Well, yeah,
more
but
than
it doesn't
Peter.
necessarily mean he can't leave Harlem.
I don't know.
Bye.
I think I worry that they're gonna kill Peter off in this one.
Oh, and Miles would be like the new big
yeah,
Spider-Man.
the only one. But like, we've only had one game with this Peter Parker. At least give us 2 games with him properly before killing him off. Like, but I feel like that's where they're going. Not only with Craven, but with Venom as well. It just sounds like that's what they're going for. I don't know. I'm a little worried, and it would be nice to see Spider-Gwen or whatever, but I don't want it to be too cluttered. Ryder says, I know some of the villains are referenced through collectibles like Sandman, Mysterio, and Lizard. Yeah, they are. It would be nice to see them. Like you said there, Sandman, Mysterio, Lizard would be cool to see. There's Carnage would be cool to see, but as we're only just now introducing Venom, I doubt that. With the post-credit thing of the PS4, PS5 one, where there's that suggestion we're going to get Green Goblin as well.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes, hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light, public opinion of us will change for the better.
No, don't go see Oya.
Articles about the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, maybe not. How about now?
Okay.
T993 says maybe it would be like Batman Arkham City and have them save Spider-Man at times. Yeah, could be like Peter Parker gets knocked out, Miles has to go get him, or vice versa, or something. Wish we could have more Kingpin. Yeah, I don't know. I've always found Kingpin a little lame.
Really?
Aside from Daredevil, the Netflix series, I've never really gotten too into Kingpin. He's just kind of meh.
I quite like him for just mainly for, you know, partly for his imposing size and whatever, but just also how, like, particularly as you said with the Netflix show, you could still he still cares about some people, even if
yeah, true.
Even if he's a bit of a violent person himself. I'm only just playing a little bit while we're getting the comments out of the way.
Tino says, make comics good again? How? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It is.
Yeah, it beats me.
I think it's too late. It's so inherently broken. That I think the problem has come for how many there have been over the years. Like, how do you start is always the problem.
Yeah.
There's no way to fix that. That's always going to be there.
Yeah, we've had like what, I guess close to what 90, 100 years now of worth of comics that it's just hard to keep up anymore.
Ding Dong says, I think in general gaming has been down with those few exceptions like P5, a few others just trying to live to see what the next game that takes my world. That's a shame.
Yeah.
We call our thing the post-Persona depression, where once you're done with the Persona game, you have no idea what to play.
Yeah,
you kind of give up on everything.
Persona just gives you that unique experience that you just don't get in any other game series.
Yeah.
It's just super depressing once you do finish it, especially because you've invested so much time into those games.
I would say if you could say what genres you generally like, we could maybe give you some suggestions. If you want another Atlas game, Catherine is really good.
You might need to say that again, because I just noticed our stream just cut off a little bit. Lost connection for a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah. If you want us to give you any suggestions or whatever, just list a few genres you're interested in, and we can maybe give you some suggestions. Like if you want another Atlas game, they make Persona. Catherine is a good option. I don't think Full Body is on Steam, but the original is. The frame rate's a little weird on that. I don't know why it dips so much, even on a really high-end PC, but it's still playable. If you want something by Atlas, it's a really good game, worth playing. It doesn't have the crappy true ending of Full Body. Yeah, the Spider Killer team, Kingpin, Venom, and Craven, Lamau. Yeah, all of them have killed him at some point, haven't they?
I have no idea.
Has Venom ever killed Spider-Man?
Not that I know of. They're usually just teaming up at some point.
Yeah, I dare say he has at some point. There's been so many comics. I imagine everybody's had a crack.
Yeah.
Fine.
Johan Yarnstrom says new IPs might be a start in standalone stories to help with comics. Well, that's certainly not happening anytime soon.
Yeah, well, you've got like stuff with like Invincible, which is a recent Amazon series, but apparently it was based on some comics/graphic novels or whatever. And that's pretty much standalone as far as I understand. Same with Kick-Ass, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Or I guess,
Kingpin in Spider-Verse was cool. Yeah, he was.
Going back to that previous question, was it Watchmen like sort of a new IP at the time as well with their comics?
No, I thought that was a comic first.
Yeah.
It was a DC comic, I believe, but that was a standalone. But now there's a TV series and there's a movie.
Is there?
Stuff. There's a TV series, yeah, HBO.
Oh Lord.
Not by Zack Snyder.
It's
I
more.
I love the movie. The movie's great. Like Rorschach is amazing. I love Rorschach.
It was more just the fact that we have yet another superhero show going on while there's a gazillion others.
Dino says, I played Catherine back in the day, man. I loved it. Yeah, that was a good game. More Japanese games will probably fill that hole. Do you have any opinions on the Trails series? Do you mean Tales or Trails? Trails are very different games. I've heard people love it, but never played it myself. Honestly, so Josh has been into the Tales series for a while. You've played Berseria, Vesperia, Zestiria, Graces F, which is your favorite. I have always tried those and not liked it, but I just started playing Tales of Arise, which just recently came out, and it has changed my mind. The combat in that is just perfect. Give Arise a go. Go on cdkeys.com. You can get it for a lot cheaper than you can get it on Steam. It's really well worth a go. It's amazing. Really love it. The story is fantastic. The characters are interesting. Aside from Shion being a horrible person almost the entire time, and Rinwell being a horrible person almost the entire time. The set of characters is really good. There are only 6 characters in the party, but they're all really solid. Even Rinwell and Shion even though they have their issues, they're still interesting characters. But I would recommend, if you want to get into the Tales series, Tales of Arise is the best one, in my opinion.
Yeah, Ding Dong just clarified there by saying it's Trails of the Legendary Heroes. They know of the Tales series, like Cold Steel 1 to 4. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about Trails of the Legendary Heroes. I think I might have heard the name, but I don't actually know the games themselves, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Ryder says, I'd be down for Spider-Noir film based on the one from Spirits. I love Spider-Noir in Spider-Verse, yeah. Nick Cage voicing him is just perfect. I don't think he could have a whole movie. I think the shtick would get old, but yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're seriously running over. We should probably wrap up.
Yeah. I think it doesn't look like we have any more questions anyway. And we're just about to get Ryuji's and Makoto's Showtime attack, which we'll be using on the Kaneshiro boss fight, which we'll do next time.
All that's left is the calling card, right? We should send it.
Hang on, hold your horses. I don't know if there's any more confidants to level up.
Nobody actually knows it.
There's another nitpick I do have with this game, is that they sometimes just force you to go to the hideout, and then you have to just immediately go back out, just to check to see if there are any more confidants left to level up, because you really don't want to be wasting that time.
Another one, Ding Dong. Danganronpa. It's another Japanese thing. It's sort of like Phoenix Wright, I think.
Yeah, it is a bit. It's a little bit different to Phoenix Wright, but it's of a similar gameplay style.
But similar to Persona, it's got a lot of twists and turns, and
a lot of supernatural elements.
About it, yeah, a lot of supernatural elements. The less you know about it going in, the better. All right. If you don't know any of the spoilers or anything, that's a really good option. And he said, Ding Dong says, GG boys, enjoyed your stream. Thank you.
Excellent.
Please do tune in next time.
Yep. That'll do it for us today. We've done quite a lot today. From what we've seen. We've just cleared Kaneshiro's palace, and it's just down to the boss fight, which we'll do next week. So I hope you guys will come and join us then. I'll get some practice in just before then, and just to get sort of a strategy going on, not have a repeat of Madarame and Kamoshida, rather. Although, yeah, we did do okay with Madarame for the most part. It was just trying to figure out what to do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I actually just released my Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania video, if you guys would like to have a look at that. It's quite a short one. And I did...
It's literally right below our stream, I noticed.
Yeah.
It might get buried in your timeline. If you scroll down, it's there.
But yeah, Sega and Ryogakatoku Studios gave me an early review copy, and it's technically meant to come out either tomorrow or Tuesday, not quite sure. But yeah, they were kind enough to give it to me early so I could show it off and review it. So give that a look. And as for the No More Heroes 3 video, the script's all done. Just need to do the editing, but that should come out within the next week or two. And Jude, what do you got?
Well, I also just released a video today. For those not in the know, I make props and stuff, and I just put up a video of making Arthur Morgan's hat from Red Dead Redemption 2 out of foam, so you don't have to use expensive leather, but you can still make it look like leather. So if you're interested, go and check that out over on my YouTube channel, Tomo Workshop. Even if you're not interested in props or whatever, if you want to go over, give it a like or whatever, it really helps me fight the YouTube algorithm. So thank you very much.
Do it for the Phantom Thieves.
Do it for the Phantom Thieves. be a pal.
Yeah, be a sport. But anyway, that's all from us for this week anyway. Thank you very much, and hopefully see you next time. Take care.